All right then. I think we're live. If the notification is to be believed. What's good, YouTubes?
Hi, all. Oh, yes, we are live.
AK and Sam are here to help you bring in the new year and to get the frack out of 2020.
Yes, please.
Because, yeah, we need to just completely undo all of this shit.
I mean, I don't want to undo all of it. I kind of like the beginning of it.
There were a few shining moments in there. I'll grant you that.
I mean, you guys all had a hell of a time teasing me and JD.
I mean, well, yeah. That's just fun.
I know, right? But that happened this year.
Yeah, okay, yeah, see, that's one of the good things. I won't erase that. But all the extracurricular drama and nonsense and diseases and pandemics and all that, we're trying to get rid of all that shit. Sucker Bros, what's good, son?
Can we fix the screen?
Oh, wait, what's wrong with the screen?
Well, I keep having to lean forward because my resting position is over here.
Why are you having to lean forward? Scoot your chair over. I can't help your camera angle.
There we go.
How much have you had to drink already, Sam?
A bottle.
Inquiring minds want to know. See, I can't fix your damn camera angle.
Wait, a bottle and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's a lonely New Year's Eve, okay? This should not be new to any of you.
I mean, I'm just saying though, you can't ask me to fix the things that I'm not physically there to fix. Apparently, Human is also in the chat. What's good? Ion Throne. Ion has always been one of our biggest champions from the Game of Thrones fandom. Thank you and love you for always being around and getting our stuff out there. Liv, what's good, my lovely? I sent you the link, Liv, so jump on when you're ready, ma.
Ion is saying they loved my unboxing with Liv. Liv sent me even more goodies, even more Pop-Tarts, even more chocolate bars.
Wait, who sent you chocolate bars? What?
Liv. I sent her all kinds of chocolate bars. And, well, you have to go back and watch her unboxing and then watch what she sent me.
I am almost offended, Liv. I didn't get any delicious treats in the mail, ma'am.
Well, she sent me my Monopoly, though. You know, the one I won from Tony like last year.
Yeah, I got one of those too, but I didn't get any extra special gifts.
Because they sent yours through Amazon. They sent mine through freaking Liv had to pull some random strings and get it hand delivered to me. Because it costs too much to ship to Toronto.
Liv is like the master shipper over here.
Yes, ma'am, she is. And she sent me all kinds of Pop-Tarts. I am over the moon happy. I'm in my joyous element. And I'm going to eat my cheese now.
You know, the random thing about Pop-Tarts and me, I don't like Pop-Tarts. But when it comes to like the off-brand, I don't know if you guys have Kroger in Canada. Nope. It's a grocery store. Nope. And Kroger's has their knockoff brand is Toaster Treats. And I like the brown sugar and cinnamon Toaster Treats, but I don't like the Pop-Tart one.
You mean these ones?
It's a weird thing. Yeah, I don't like the Pop-Tarts brand. I don't know. The formula just doesn't taste right to me. But the Toaster Treats from Kroger's, oh yeah. They're the bee's knees.
TGP.
TGP, what's good, love? So what you talking about? Apparently Human. I will kill for a matcha Kit Kat. Yo, when it comes to favorite candies, seriously, Kit Kats are my absolute favorite candy bar, and it bothers me. It saddens me so much that I can't get half of the flavors out there living in America.
I'm going to step away for a second and bring a surprise back for you. Continue.
Are you going to tease me with more snacks that I can't have? That's not a good surprise, Sam.
No snacks.
Watch her come back here with like 20 different flavors of fucking Kit Kats and I'm going to be mad. But yeah, like in Japan, was it Japan or Korea? Sorry, I don't remember which one. I've been drinking a little bit already. I'm slightly tipsy, but I've seen like the, oh my God, who is that cuteness?
This is Stoner.
Oh, look at his little face.
We got him like 4 days ago.
But you're not going to stop me from a Kit Kat rant, damn it.
Go ahead.
There's like rose flavored green tea. If you go to what's my girl's name? Emmy Made in Japan. Her channel, she's awesome, not just for Kit Kats, but for all the other cooking stuff that she does. Go check her out, y'all. She did a whole video, it's about a half hour long, of her taste testing like all of the different flavors of Kit Kats that you can get outside of the United States. And I'm sorry, I am mad, America. Okay, whoever's in charge of customs, y'all need to relax on the Kit Kat stuff, because there's some flavors that we are sorely missing, and I don't appreciate it. I'm just saying.
Okay, you want to talk about
my sister? What's good?
Hi, Major. You want to talk about missing things? We get 4 flavors of Pop-Tarts here. 4.
Oh, yep. I'm sorry. See, I'm a person that likes variety, so I feel for you on that. Even though I only eat like one flavor of Toasted Streets, that's the brown sugar and cinnamon. I don't mess with any of the other ones. And when it comes to like the what is it called? The Pillsbury Doughboy version
Toaster
of that. Yeah, the toaster strudels. I only like the Cinnabon ones for that.
I only like apple.
See, I don't like cooked fruit, so that gives me an aversion to a lot of like fruit flavored things. I don't know. It's why I don't like pies. Like a lot of folks will look at me like I'm weird when I say don't like cooked fruit, because I guess I talk too fast and they think I don't like cooked food is the first thing that they hear, and I'm like, no. Fruit, like I don't like apple pie, cherry pie, all that, because the texture in my mouth, for me, I don't like it. Yeah, I know that's weird because a lot of people love pies, but I'm more of a cake person.
When Toronto is off of lockdown and I can actually go to the mall again, I will go to the Kit Kat store and I will get you Kit Kats and send them to you. We can custom make Kit Kats.
Did you say tiramisu?
Yeah, well, yes, we can make that.
Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all have Kit Kat tiramisu? No,
we have a Kit Kat store.
Oh, okay. See, that makes it even fucking worse. What the hell? America, all these damn tax breaks that y'all give to companies. Y'all can't give a tax break to companies to get us different fucking Kit Kat flavors. Okay? I'm tired of the same old shit. The only like odd thing in Kit Kats, the only variety I've seen lately is like dark chocolate and mint. And while that's good, that's still only just one. There's like, I think we have like a white chocolate one and a rose color, but that's still white chocolate just with a red tint. That's not fair.
In stores, like in the regular grocery store, in the regular convenience, gas station, whatever, you can get matcha, you can get rose, you can get salted caramel, you can get cookie dough, you can get dark chocolate, white chocolate, milk chocolate. What else?
This motherfucker's got salted caramel Kit Kats, y'all.
I think there's a banana.
I don't say there's a Kit Kat convention in Toronto. I mean, there might as fucking well be with all the shit they got available in just the regular grocery stores. If I want different flavors, I got to go to Amazon and order that shit and pay customs to have the shit shipped in.
I'm sorry, just come to Toronto and go to the Kit Kat store.
Well, damn it! Look, once the Rona lets us go, then maybe I will. Okay.
I need to get my ass out of this country. Right, I was supposed to go so many places.
I'm with you, Santavia. What the fuck? Like, why do we have all just the boring fucking flavors? Why? I would like some matcha. I would like some rose Kit Kats. I would like some green tea Kit Kats. Like, what the bloody hell?
Oh no, Ian was saying no. I mean, we should have a Kit Kat convention in Toronto. Just us.
Oh, he said we should. I'm only gonna say nay on that because I can't easily get to Toronto. That's the only shade I can pose on that is I can't get to Toronto right now.
Yes, this is true. Hopefully that'll be resolved very quickly.
One can hope. I don't know. We're going into this year, and I want to be optimistic. I really do. But I feel like I feel like Jumanji is gonna just pull us back in just when we think we're out. It's gonna be like those random dream sequences in stories where they think they wake up and everything's back to normal, but then some random fuck shit happens and they realize, oh fuck no, this is still happening. I'm still in the dream and I can't get out. That's what I feel
your
like
girl
one might be.
Your girl just needs to go to a bar, and your girl just needs to get laid. Plain and simple.
You know what? I'm a second that notion. I'm a drink to that. I'm a drink to that because I could use both of those things right now. Mm-hmm.
Your girl just
how do y'all feel about that?
Your girl just does not want to drink alone anymore. I want to go out. I want to party. I want to listen to music. I want to be around people.
You know what?
Going home with a gentleman would be real, real nice.
The funny thing about that is that's how you fucking know you're really stepping into your parents' era of life. When all of your wants and needs just go down to the simplest of human desires. That's basically when you know. Val, my lady, always good to see you. What's going on, sis?
Hi, Val. Hi, housewife.
You know what? I honestly did not expect to even have people in the chat. I really thought it was going to be like me, you, and oh wait, we got somebody else on the stream. My boy Benji.
It's another year spent with Ben. Happy New Year, Ben.
Oh wait, we did do last year with Ben, didn't we? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, bitch. Drink to that.
Cheers.
That.
Yes, indeed. And all love.
Yeah, I was trying to think, what did I do last year? But yeah, no, it was, I jumped on with you guys late.
Yeah, we were hanging.
Well, it was JD stream. Yeah.
All love, seriously, to the formerly known as Drinks and No Things, currently known as Drawbridge Media, Benji. Damn it, I'm sorry, I'm shit with names right now because I'm a bit tipsy. Benji, Luke, Abby, Melissa, Glenn. There's someone else I'm missing.
Not really. No, that's pretty much it. You have the Mr. Narrow C. Riley, who was on a few episodes long ago.
And also Bailey, because she
Bailey, yes. Lorelai, because she's with she's on the
another toast. If you will put your drinks up. Rest in peace, Joe. We still miss you. We love you, and we are sorry that you're not here.
Cheers. Yeah.
AK?
Yes.
You will be very impressed with me.
What'd you do?
Well, you'll be impressed with me with one thing. Everyone else is already impressed with me with something else. So I'm in school. Just so you all who were not there for live stream know, I'm now in school.
Yes.
I will be a licensed real estate agent by the end of this year if it fucking kills me.
Hey, get that coin. Get that coin.
Uh-huh. And guess who's been watching a lot, and I mean a lot, of Dungeons and Dragons Twitch streams?
Word?
This girl.
Nice.
Have we finally tapped into Sam's like super inner nerd? You have reached your final form.
Do you know how it started?
No, I do not. Tell the story. We're here for story time. It's 11:38. We got some minutes to fill.
Wrestling. So AEW does a Twitch stream about Dungeons and Dragons with a bunch of wrestlers, and this girl became obsessed.
Have you watched the Up Up Down Down?
Yep.
That one as well.
I'm also obsessed with Among Us. I have not figured out how to play it yet.
I have been hearing a lot of good things about Among Us.
That would be a fun one to play all as a group.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let me jump over to the chat. Let me jump over to the chat real quick. Shout out to OTDA, the homie, my right hand of the chat's guard. Heard you and love you. OTDA been on that grind, man. You know, we ain't seen him in the chat rooms a whole lot over the past several months. But still, I respect that. You know, when you got an adult, you got an adult. Sometimes you need to take a step back. So I understand. OTDA, just know you were always missed, my brother, and we heart you.
Listen, I take steps back all the damn time. So
hey, real life doesn't stop for the streams, man. That's just the way it is, you know. Sometimes you got to step back and you got to adult, be on that grind, get your shit together, and that's just the way it is.
Exactly.
And House Loorbridge, Casey, always appreciate seeing you. Val, my lady, TGP, you know you the homie. You know you the homie. Always on that nonsense, and I'm here for it.
Why does my hair look so dark?
That's a good question. I was about to ask you the same thing. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of shade there last time we spoke, but it has been some months, and we've all been cooped up in the house.
Toronto's back on total lockdown, so who knows when I'll get to go to the hairdresser.
You know what? Honestly, I wish the U.S. could be on total lockdown, but there's too much land mass for that to ever actually work.
Yeah, and unfortunately, because
it's city by city.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to say like Montana, who, you know, I mean, granted, in this last bump, their numbers shot up and everything, but you know, comparatively, if you live in a place like where JD lives, where there's no one around, like that, who the fuck's the government to come and say?
Inconvenient for them. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
each state is not. I mean, well, on the state level, you know, the same things aren't prioritized there, and then you get into the city level, and it's even more dispersed.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I get it, but I still think that, you know, there's safer procedures that could be implemented if people would just put on a fucking mask.
Right.
Stop the bullshit and put on a damn mask.
I have the cutest masks. I've made them an accessory. They go with everything. They're all covered in makeup, but whatever.
That doesn't even surprise me. I mean, I'm just saying though. Oh, wait. My lady.
Hello.
Hey, what's good, Liv?
I found my cat and I can be here finally, but she's gonna be loud.
Where the hell did the cat disappear to?
I don't know. I just heard meowing and I'm like, fuck, I can't just leave her like that. But she's gonna be meowing here now, so sorry.
Okay, hey, that's all right. We are always pet friendly. We love the fuzzballs. But I'm saying, you know, these folks that are out here that don't want to put masks on and they're still on this conspiracy level bullshit. I'm like, look, you know what? I won't even get mad at them. But what I will say is that I'm happy for you that this pandemic has not touched you or your family. That you're still safe. You guys are okay not wearing your mask. That's fine. But don't act like it hasn't touched everybody else. You know, there's a lot of folks that have lost loved ones over this shit. It's not a joke.
I wonder how many people here in the chat have been actually affected by it. Like I know personally, a good couple of people who have passed away, died, who are, you know, casualties of this. So I know them personally.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what pisses me off the most about, you know, some of these excuses that I try to hear, like, oh, it's America, freedom of choice and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get it. That's cool. But there's still like, you know, 300,000 people dead from this shit in this country. So if the least that you can do is put on a mask when you go outside, I don't think that's asking a lot.
Exactly.
I mean, let's just take this into account, people. Look at how stinking cute this is. Come on.
No, I love that. What's the pattern on it? I'm blind. I don't have my glasses.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I can't navigate the freaking stream.
It's flowers.
That's very nice.
Gray and white with a little bit
there
of
it is. All right, put it back up, Sam.
Nice.
I have a Christmas one too. I used that when I went and did my Christmassy shopping that I didn't really get anyone anything. I just did groceries.
Not even for yourself? Oh my God.
Look, you know what? When you get to a certain age, honestly, the only thing you're getting is a Christmas gift for yourself and maybe for your mom or dad.
I didn't even get myself anything.
There's too many damn kids in my family. Okay. All my cousins have like multiple kids. It's too many of y'all little crumb snatchers. Okay. Y'all know over to big cousin Alicia's house. You can play some video games and watch some cartoons because I'm a big kid too. And that'll be the fun. Eat all the popsicle sticks that you want and all the cereal and whatnot. And
I wish it were that easy.
Okay. Those are my kids. You know, I claim everybody else's kids.
Yes,
That's what I'm eating.
Holy fuck! Okay, which one is it? Oh my God! It's like
tiramisu candy bar.
Yes,
AK, you have to give me your address. I'll send you some shit.
Son of a bitch.
It's like a mouth orgasm, I'm telling you, isn't
Why
it?
she gonna tell me that she can go
God.
get all the awesome, delicious Kit Kats?
It's Polish. I mean,
world.
how can it not be delicious? Come on, AK.
And now it's fucking tiramisu candy bars.
Wait, that was in it too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was an extra thing. That I wasn't sure if you're gonna like it, but how are you liking it? Did you even try it?
I like, not yet, but I like everything.
Oh my god. Look at that. Cappuccino.
Yo, hold on. Shit, damn it. How
Caramel.
Here we go.
Sam, you know what? I destroyed the caramel. What is it called? Like the whatever you
Caramel?
Oh god. Yeah.
See, okay, question. You say caramel. Yeah. AK, how do you pronounce the word?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Same
When I read it caramel. When I say it caramel.
Caramel.
It's caramel.
Interesting.
Caramel.
Like, but when I read it, like when I'm reading it or whatever, I read it as caramel, and that's how it just plays up. But if I'm talking about it's filled with caramel and nougat and all that,
Benji, it's a good idea to say it both ways sometimes.
I say caramel, but the chocolate bar that Liv is talking about is caramel bar. That's what it's called.
Oh God,
gotcha.
Yeah. And Sam, it's different from the what did you call it? The little cups filled with
Rolos.
Yeah, those are nothing compared to what you sent me. It was so good. I was actually falling asleep. I dragged my ass to the bathroom to brush my teeth the other day because I was falling asleep munching on those things. They're fucking evil.
How are the chips? How are the chips?
I'm the sweets kind of person first.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I need to address this. Ion, for real? Nestle has 200 different fucking flavors, and they're only giving us. What is Nestle giving us? Only like 2? There's.
I think you're talking about Kit Kat. I think you're talking about Kit Kat. There's 200 flavors of Kit Kats in Japan.
What? What flavor? Like some crazy flavor.
About.
They got they have what's I saw there's the Japanese wrestler Asuka. She does a YouTube series, and she did the Japanese little cool things and all that. No. And they have like seaweed Kit Kats. And
oh my god!
I don't even fancy eating. Who was it that said? My boy John Panette. May he rest in peace. He said, seaweed. That's basically just ocean salad. So I don't pay attention to that. But if it's in a Kit Kat form, I would like to try that.
Is it green? I need to Google that shit. Okay, hold on.
There's so many different flavors of Kit Kats, and Kit Kats are my favorite.
It's in Japan, right?
And I am very mad I cannot partake of all of the flavors out there. This is bullshit.
Ben, Ben, have you been keeping up with wrestling? Because it's made me cry.
Oh yeah, dude. This one has probably affected me the hardest. Like I'm not an emotional guy. I never knew the guy. I wasn't even a big. I knew who he was. Like of course, I know who he is. And we're talking. And for those who don't know, wrestler Nick goes by the name of Brody Lee. Died suddenly at the age of. Luke Harper in the WWE died suddenly on Sunday of an unknown lung disease. He's 41 years old. He has a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old son.
Did he know about it? Did he know that he was sick?
They knew for about a month. That was it. He got sick, and they just kept saying it was non-COVID related.
Hey, holy shit, Ricky Hunt, bro! I ain't seen you in forever, man. But I'm gonna have a drink to Ricky. I ain't seen you in some months, my guy.
Cheers.
But yeah, this one, after hearing all the stories about this dude, he was one. When you find wrestlers and stuff, they're like, "Oh, I'll stay forever. I'll be, doing this and this." He's like, "No, I'm doing this. I love this work, but I love my family." He's like, "I'll be the first one out the fucking door, so I can be home with my kids. I'm gonna be,
That's understandable.
They were talking about. I can't remember which wrestler it was. One of them was saying on the tribute last night. They were saying that he would leave the shows. Sometimes they would finish filming at 2 a.m. He would leave the show at 2 a.m. to drive back to make it home to Rochester, New York for 5 a.m. so he could be with his boys.
Yeah. So he could be up. He could be there by the time they wake up. Yeah. I think that was John Silva that said that.
That hurts my heart so much. Y'all know how much I love the tiny humans.
Yeah.
That's me.
There's been a lot of deaths in the profession, in the realm in my lifetime, and that one probably is one that really stands out. That hit me. That Eddie Guerrero. I never liked the guy. I'm sorry to say that. Looking back, yeah, it's sad now and everything. Yeah. That was a bad one. Trying to think. Owen Hart was another one that I didn't hit me at the time, but looking back, such a tragedy.
I think I was too young at the time to realize what was going on.
It happened right across the state in Kansas City for me, and then the next night the tribute show was in St. Louis. I was supposed to go to that show, didn't, and then I watched it on TV and I was like, "Oh, this is bullshit! It's just a tribute show. There's no storylines or anything on." Again, too young to
watching back now.
What was happening?
Yeah. Watching back now, though, the Eddie tribute show brings tears now as an adult, where I can actually appreciate it.
Same,
but.
Yeah, exactly. China was one that kind of hit me because she was one that, she got fucked over by the business, kind of thing. And she spiraled out. Her and Miss Elizabeth both kind of spiraled out, and drugs and everything just went real bad, real sour kind of thing. But this one's going to stick with me for a while. But I love all the tribute stuff, even WWE stuff that they did.
Do you know that?
Hold on, real quick, Sam. I want to.
Got it.
Show.
Yeah, I send it here. I Google shit. I Google that stuff, and it says cheesecake. That's fucking evil. Cheesecake.
Holy hell.
Japanese cheesecake.
Look at all of just this little bit of flavors makes me
lemon. I see the citrus one. That sounds
jealous, bro.
Yeah.
Right. We know. What? And this
or
is
if anyone goes to Japan, send it.
Yeah, this is honestly a trend that I've noticed with American foods. We don't get the actual cool good shit, man.
Well,
actually, we have it, but we don't.
There's
so much good shit on their menus that I think would be awesome to try here.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, you probably have the best access to it once shit opens back up. But there's a mall in New York that's all Japanese. It's like the largest Japanese store in the world outside of Japan.
I did not know that.
It's like a kind of grocers and all this, and they have a whole candy section with like a wall of Kit Kats. That's actually where Asuka went. Like she did a show.
I will be putting a call into my dad tomorrow.
I don't remember what it is, but it was either Asuka. That might have been the Asuka one. But yeah, you'll find
the one. I watched that one. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
But there is a place in New York that's like very Japanese oriented. It looks like a shopping mall, but it's all like restaurants,
like a large
stores. Yeah.
Yeah, like a large.
Casey, you are exactly right.
We are everywhere, just kind of hidden from people. Like I noticed, it's for example, what is it called? The Kinder Surprise. Those are illegal, right? You know that.
Not
anymore. But they used to.
What is the Kinder Surprise?
Okay, let me explain. Kinder Surprise is a mini chocolate egg wrapped in tin foil. Inside, there is a little plastic egg. When you open this egg, there's a mini toy, and apparently it's a choking hazard.
Oh yeah.
But now that's how it is now. That's how it is now with the new egg inside. So you can't just bite into it.
There was no egg before. It was just a toy.
Used to not be an egg. Yeah.
Hold on.
I know I was raised on it.
Am I not in the same age category? Because I don't remember.
You are, but it was differently. Maybe it's Canada, and I know in Poland you just had
Italy.
Right there.
In Italy. I used to get them in Italy.
Oh, hey, hold on, guys. Okay. Yes. It's 11:53 right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I need someone to pay attention to the time. And
what time zone? You are all in Eastern, right? And I'm the only one in Central.
No, she.
No.
I'm Central with you. Look, you've come to my hometown.
I know. I did. I know. I don't know.
We're further west of you.
It was a long drive. It was a 4-hour drive.
we can do it if the stream goes on long enough. We can do this twice. I'm all for that. But at midnight for me and Sam's time, instead of Happy New Year, we're gonna yell Jumanji because I want to exit the fucking 2020 game.
Somebody flash the toilet.
So can I
we'll do it again for you guys, an hour later if we're still on.
So
yes,
I gotta be honest.
Yelling Jumanji.
2020 as a whole for everybody has sucked. It's been one of my best years ever.
Some people have had some good shit happen.
And
that's word. That's word. I've had some good moments too, but
I agree.
The majority of it.
I don't complain for myself. I just complain for others.
His thing, the lockdown stuff never affected me because my job, I had to go up and do it because it falls under public health. So I had to go out and do it. So lockdown never affected me on that. Never lost work. Actually got more work because more people were home seeing the shit around their houses. And they're like, hey, we need you. So, that kind of thing. I got a new home. I got into a little trouble. I'm not going to get
Your baby boy is growing. He's so cute.
Oh my goodness. So adorable.
He's a dick. He's a complete dick, but
he's still adorable.
Yes.
I showed my new baby boy earlier.
What's that?
I showed my new baby boy earlier.
You have a new baby boy too.
Yeah, the puppy.
Oh, the puppy dog. The puppy dog is cute as hell, y'all. Yes.
But yeah, so like that's the thing. That's why when everyone's like, "Oh, I can't wait for this year," I'm like, I kind of want to do it again. I like not having.
I want to do it again.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like not having the responsibility of I have to go out and do something. Like, because this year helped me change to not want to go to the bar every fucking 2 nights or whatever. It made me cool with staying home and just doing family time and enjoying it and not being the kind of normal asshole I had been for a long time. And so it's one of those, like, if I could redo this year again, minus 1 or 2 things, the COVID stuff with the death, that'd be one of them. But, a couple other things. But besides that, it's like, yeah, I would absolutely do this year again 100 times over. Yeah. Because it's just been a good year. And so to all those that, have had the shit year that needs this shit to end, I completely get it. And I'm with it because I'm in the minority myself. So I'll follow along with you. I have to. I mean, it's not that, but it's one of those. Let's just keep moving forward and do what you need to do. But just look back this year and try to take in the good that you had to.
I mean, quite honestly, for me, you guys know, I just went through a major surgery a month ago, and I've been in recovery. And honestly, that's been one of the, if not the best thing to happen for me, because when I went into the ER, all of my levels of everything that's supposed to be keeping my body running was extremely low. They told me that if I had not come in when I did, my body was going to give out and I would have been rolled in on a stretcher. So
that was so scary to hear that from you. I knew you were kind of thinking about it in the past. You mentioned it in the past, and it's such a brave thing to actually go ahead with it, but you kind of didn't have a choice in a way.
Yeah, see, I didn't think that it was really that bad with how I was coping with it, but then I talked to the doctors and they were like, how are you still walking?
Yeah.
So that part of 2020 I'm great with. I actually have a little bit of my figure back, which I'm quite happy about. So I just need to do a little more work to, trim off those places that I don't want flab in. And then I'll be good. So that part of 2020 for me was actually pretty great. So I would, definitely keep that. But there are some other parts that I would totally throw away. It's 11:57. Don't let me
3 minutes.
I'm watching the clock. I will reiterate what I said earlier. I am the opposite of Ben. I went from being somebody who was at work all the time and, the most I would do is go out for coffee and whatever with close friends. Now all I want to do is go to the bar and get laid.
Who doesn't?
I will agree with the second half of that, but that's a whole different topic.
It's just what I want.
No, and that's completely. Oh no,
Yep, 11:58. Thank you, Ion. Ion has been putting the times in the chat.
Okay, who has the sound effect for flashing toilets to flush it down?
I don't have that.
I'm sorry. Just let's imagine it going down the drain.
Yeah.
Does anyone have is there even anything going on where people are? Because I'm pretty sure the ball drop in New York isn't happening right now.
There's a virtual ball
drop.
There
is in Toronto. Well, in Niagara Falls, they're having a virtual concert, which I'm watching on TV at the moment.
Okay, when they get into the countdown, turn your volume up. and we'll listen to you. But then I don't want you guys to mute though, because I want us all to yell Jumanji so we can get the fuck out of this damn game. Yep, I am done with all of the crazy shit that has been happening in 2020. I'm over it.
Yeah.
All right. We are at pulling up the clock now.
1 minute. 1 minute, 12 seconds.
We're at 45 seconds left.
Yes.
So you might be a little behind there because I'm showing we're at 10:59:25 right now. I'll give you guys the countdown.
Okay.
From my clock here.
45, 44.
I'm 43. At 30.
And the stream obviously will be a bit delayed too.
Yeah, the stream's a bit delayed.
Yeah, but I'm at 20 seconds right now. 20 seconds right now off the Windows clock, so I trust it to.
Yeah, I'm watching
all right, here we go.
Times Square clock right now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jumanji.
Cheers, East Coast.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
You made it.
Okay.
Holy shit, right on time. There's fireworks going outside of my
Oh my god.
Right on time. As soon
Are you
as
sure these are fireworks, AK?
That is how I know we exited the game. Because I know the difference between fireworks and gunshots.
The clock's turn. Does it say still is it 2021 there?
Yes, 2021. It is officially 2021 right now.
Okay. It didn't like jam or anything. Okay.
No, it did not.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'm actually getting fireworks here.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh my god. It looks so pretty. 2021.
We're not the only ones celebrating in the past and the future. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's like because I got the new house a county over from St. Louis, a county called St. Charles, and fireworks and all that's completely legal out here. And so I'm going to be interested to see at midnight what the hell happens because I've never lived out this way. Because by me, it was like we would get a lot, and we get a lot of gunfire and all that kind of shit.
I don't want to get you blocked, AK, but listen.
Oh, there's people yelling outside of my.
Yeah. Is that the news?
Yeah, that's Ryan Seacrest. I know that voice.
Yeah, I could barely hear him, so hopefully, we won't get.
Well, they're playing New York, New York.
They always do.
Yeah.
There was a couple years ago. It was probably my favorite New Year's Eve, and I think it was the one I actually spent with JD. Like he was on a stream with our Red Sox guy, and they're like, "Hey Ben, come on!" And so I jumped on with him, and me and JD stayed up till the East Coast or till the West Coast one. Yes,
yeah.
Wow.
I don't remember what year.
No, it was just me and JD.
I joined afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Was it last year?
No, this was a couple years ago.
Before.
Yeah. No, it was 2 years before that. I guess it might have been. It might have been that one.
In one of those years, I remember we were all on it was either on Johnny's stream or on somebody else's stream where all of us, and I don't think you were there, Liv, but all of us and Johnny were all on stream, and we time hopped. That was time zone.
Yeah. Last year it was me, you, Ben, JD. We time hopped last year too.
Yeah, we did all 3 hours.
We waited until Linda. We waited until Linda's New Year.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Because Linda was the last one in California.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 hours. Yeah.
They did one year where they did the New Year's Eve thing, but they had parties in all 4 time zones of the continental U.S. Awesome. They had one in New York, one in New Orleans, one in Denver, I think, and then one in L.A. And it was cool because you had a live thing, like an act. Because for years and years, being a central time zone, I'd watch the ball drop at 11 o'clock for New York. And it's like, okay, cool. Now we're going to replay the exact same thing we just did for you in this central time zone for midnight. It's like, dude, come on, you can't.
That's not cool. We've done that in Canada for a really long time because we span so many time zones.
Yeah.
Because I think we're even a time zone even ahead of most of the US because of Newfoundland or PEI. Yeah. They're in a completely separate time zone.
Yeah, you're in the Atlantic time zone. something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, and so it's like
Central
several
Road.
hours of New Year's Eve.
Exactly. And so that year, and it was really cool because we actually got to see the setup because it was the year it was 2016 to 2017 is the year I'm thinking of because me and Laura, my wife, were in New Orleans the week after Christmas. I take vacation every year this week, and so we decided to drive down to New Orleans. Went down there and we saw the setup and everything, and we were actually leaving on New Year's Day. We left on New Year's Eve day, and we made it home. That evening, but it was just cool because seeing that, and it makes the other time zones, the flyover country as you call it, feel a little bit more special, get their own kind of thing. I wish they would do that again. I understand this year's a weird one, you can't do that shit.
I know the last few years, at least on TV, Nashville and New Orleans have played a big part in like the celebrations.
Yeah. And Nashville's still Central Time Zone, correct?
I believe so.
I can't. That's one like it's it's close to being.
They're an hour. They were an hour off, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
When we were at the con.
Yeah. And I couldn't remember. I think because they're right on the line, like they're not far off Indianapolis. But it's one of those. I like when places take those kind of steps to make everybody feel special because New York's great. I've been there. I've driven through there. I spent time in New Jersey. I went from New Jersey to Niagara Falls, but we made a trek through the city.
Niagara Falls, come visit me.
It's
just an hour or so, right?
I was 12.
Less than an hour.
I was 12.
Okay.
But it was like I love New York, but I hate the fact that New York and LA are the only things that reflect America, and it's like that's just a small subset.
A very small portion.
Granted, population wise, huge. That's the thing. That's why the electoral college is important. And I'm not going to end politics, but if it wasn't, if we didn't have it, those two cities would basically determine everything just by population, and that's the case. And so it's like, I get the population amounts, but it's like you got to make everything else have their own kind of thing. It doesn't have to be state by state, city by city. It doesn't, you don't need all that shit. But give credits where credit's due.
Moment, guys. Keep talking. I got to talk to my dad.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wow.
So what's everybody drinking tonight?
I'm drinking Moscato wine.
Nice.
I'm drinking some cheap stuff that is so fucking good. It's called Cupcake. It's a wine. It's Cupcake Pinot Noir. No, nice. Pinot Grigio. What am I saying? I'm like, Noir. Yeah, it's very cheap. It's so good and no headaches after it.
Awesome. I got a new bottle of Wild Turkey 101 tonight. I actually just made myself just finished off
what
earlier.
Is that? Wild Turkey, is it like
it's a cheap, if you look at any like bourbon reviews or whiskey review, they give you like budget bourbons. It's legit the top best budget bourbon, $20, and it's 100 proof. It fucking tastes good. It's solid. But I actually made it into a Bloody Mary instead of using vodka. Ooh. I used that. Ooh, game fucking changer. I'd never really thought about it. I saw a video from a guy from Binging with Babish, a YouTuber cooking show, and he did whiskey and a Bloody Mary, and it's like, oh, I have to try that now. And
wow, never had nice that.
Little, twist to it.
I got this really cool bottle of wine, and they only made red before. So when I saw this, I had to buy it because it's a rosé. But
not Apothic. No,
I saw that brand. How is it? Is it good?
I haven't tried it
like at all. Them at all. Okay.
I haven't opened it yet. I picked it up today. And I'm very excited to drink this wine.
I haven't had the rosé. They have another the Apothic Red.
That's all they had.
And there goes the gunshots.
That's the way I was asking. Are you sure these are fireworks?
No. There's a distinctive difference. I grew up.
I know that. I missed that.
And also, my dad is drunk as hell. So him and my little brother might be popping in the chat. We'll see. I don't know.
Cheers, Mr. Kingston.
I love this. They brought the figure in with some nice scotch. He said, "So yes, I'm here for that."
You're gonna have to tell me what name, what brand they got.
My dad people keep dropping off Christmas gifts and New Year's gifts to my dad, and they're all Scotch, and my dad does not drink.
Oh my God! I can help take that off.
Look at Benji. I'm like, maybe.
We have 6 bottles of some type of Scotch, some like expensive ass Scotch, and then someone brought a bottle of Jägermeister, and I'm like, what?
Oh man, Dan. I mean, Jaeger is good, but Scotch. I mean, you need someone to take that off your hands. I am here for you, my sister.
I will drive to Toronto for 6 bottles of Scotch.
Right. We will
just hand it over like the border. Like you don't even have to cross
we
it.
can cross the border. Just chuck it.
Just like
we'll sit across Niagara Falls.
What is the brand? Hold on. Let me find the brands for you.
Glenlivet, Morangi.
Glenlivet is one of them.
Glenlivet, that's a Glenfiddich. Glenfiddich.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just naming like the top.
Gold writing. Green with gold writing.
Lefroy. That's another top one. That's the one. That's the one that LMR that Johnny John Naptista had me drinking the night I showed up to your room.
You were with no bottle, so I don't know. There was no evidence, so I don't know what you were drinking.
Baptiste is still a damn legend for his drinking.
Oh my God!
On that year, bro.
Pictures are nothing compared to the real life thing.
I put him to bed because he fell and flat faced, face rubbed himself. I put him to bed. I'm still doing good, and then it hit. Like I get to live room.
Yeah, I heard
Isn't that the thing?
With your Into the Woods episode, I heard that shit.
Oh my God. But I'm always grateful for the fact that you did not throw up all over the bathroom. Thank you.
That's one thing. I am not a drinker. Very, very rarely have I ever thrown up.
Okay, hold on.
Something else has to be wrong with me for me to actually puke when I'm drunk.
Oh,
yeah. Yes, Sam.
The Macallan 1824 series number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good brand?
That's one.
That's only one.
There's 6 bottles.
That's probably I'm not very familiar with Scotch. I'm learning, but that's at least $100 bottle, almost guaranteed. You said Macallan 1800 or 18 year.
1824.
Macallan.
It's like a $800 bottle.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're probably closer on that.
Then there is wait, I had it. Where'd it go? Sorry, I'm looking through pictures here.
No, that's all right. I'm actually.
I wonder how it tastes.
I'm trying to
get my drunk.
Okay, so the 4 bottle set of that is $9.89. So for 4 bottles of that set. So do you know if it's the ruby, the sienna, the amber, or the gold?
I'll show you the bottle. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up on LCU.
Okay.
Now,
JK Major.
Can these things go like expire and stuff? Like, because
that's the thing about alcohol. It will never expire.
What about wine and like homemade wines and stuff? Because really.
It will go flat. It can oxidize. Like once it's opened, like wine and stuff, once it's opened, it can go flat and it can oxidize and it'll ruin the taste. But it doesn't make it bad. Like it doesn't. Okay. You might unless something gets injected into it or finds its way in, it can mess it up. But like this bottle of whiskey right here, I keep this on my shelf, not touch it for 30 years. It's been open.
Really?
Years, and it will still taste just the same.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, if we're talking about whiskey, if we're talking about Scotch.
In the damn right, say whiskey 3 times and one. So
oh my God!
I'm showing you a picture.
All right.
This price is definitely not what the person paid for it. So this is an exaggerated price from the actual liquor store. This is not what the person paid for it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's
the
bottle. Okay, so that's not even So I mean, it could be a decent, probably a $800-$900 bottle for that one. I can,
Okay, and also Ben, you know, while you were spouting off all of that extracurricular stuff, this is one of the reasons why they were drinks and know things, y'all. They actually know the drinks, is what I'm saying.
One of the reasons I was asking because I still have the bottle from Abby, the sweet deliciousness that she
have that.
The Black River Red.
I was saving it.
That the week that we got back,
I was saving it, and I still have it.
And yeah, no, it'll stay good as long as you don't put it in anywhere super hot or super cold. You don't want
it's like
it won't freeze, but like you don't put it in the freezer. But you know, don't put it anywhere super hot or anything. Yeah, room temperature. Okay. Store it. It'll be good for 30 years. Okay. You can keep it in the bottle forever. Right. You know,
it was too damn delicious.
And still be good.
Yeah, I legit have actually a 5-gallon batch of mead brewing right behind me as we speak. It's
brewing. It's just like
it's fermenting.
You know, you're only 4 hours away from me, right?
It's fermenting right now.
This is one of the other bottles.
Okay. Glenmorangie Signet. Yep.
Okay, that name I do actually know.
No, actually, DJ was having a Glenmorangie cake just the other day on his stream.
They make cakes out of that stuff?
No, like cake whiskey. It's what it was called.
Because you done said the right word with cake.
No, I was in that stream and it's like a cake or whiskey or something. I don't know, you know. But I remember it had like an orange and.
Hold on.
DJ, do you still have hangouts, young man? I need to know.
Ben?
Yeah.
Do you drink Guinness?
Yeah, every once in a while. I prefer the Guinness draft.
Remind me.
Over stout.
Remind me when and if this shit ever ends and we go to a convention. To bring you Guinness cupcakes.
Ooh, okay.
Excuse me, I like Guinness too.
You are gonna get all the things.
But me,
I'm bringing you one of everything.
Santi, my mead is
your package for $8K.
The best way I can put it. It's an apple cider mead, so it's actually a sizer. It's apple juice, cinnamon, nutmeg, and honey. Basically, it's 15 pounds of honey blended all together. And I didn't realize I got this honey. This is the great thing about my job, working in pest control. I know a lot of beekeepers and all that kind of stuff. So a guy just showed up to my work. You know, one of the guys I work with showed up. He's like, "Hey, I got something for you." I walk over. He's like, "Here's 18 pounds of honey." Now, 18 pounds of honey, I don't know about you guys. Where I'm from would cost about 75 to 100 bucks.
Yeah, that is very good.
My dad is a beekeeper, and in his spare time, he makes the most delicious. Oh my god! It depends on the season because different things.
No, the things that you can do with honey is phenomenal.
Because again, honey does not spoil.
No, it doesn't.
What the coolest factoids I know of. Here's the sad thing: the bee guy in our company, the guy who runs our bee division, came to me. He's like, "So you make mead, right?" He's like, "You make mead and all this, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I'd love to try some of those." And he comes to me. He's like, "I have a bunch of honey. Does honey go bad?"
Good honey weeds, boy.
And he
doesn't have a chance to go bad.
Well, and he goes, "Okay, what you got, Sam?"
Bottle.
A little further. Glenfiddich Project X. Okay, nice. Experimental series.
I have had some very good honey meads, so I think that collaboration needs to happen.
Like I said, I got 5 gallons brewing. I still have shit from the last 5-gallon brew that I did. So by all means, next time you make it my way or we make it in, you have a bottle with your name on it.
We will trade because I'm coming with that curry for you.
Oh, so. Yeah. And I didn't get mine last time.
A little bottle of that.
Abby ate it.
You missed out.
Abby ate it.
I ate it before I left the convention.
Well, I put it in Kev's backpack because we were all, together and everything. So I put it in his backpack.
You were the one. Kev told me that somehow he ended up having some, and Nancy T, she said somehow she ended up having like 3 different containers. I was like, you know what? Hey, as long as you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I put it in Kev's.
I still have yet to get the curry. I've been promised 4 years in a row.
I told you, I got you, sis. You are number one on the list.
And then there's like 3 bottles of this.
I can just imagine when we all get together. AK's gonna bring curry. There's gonna be tequila. There's gonna be meat. Nice. There's gonna be all kinds of stuff over there.
Sam, if you can figure out a way to like get it across the border and ship it, because you can't ship international alcohol. I found that out because Marcus from Citadel Trivia hangs out there. Yeah. Marcus actually tried sending me a housewarming gift of like a case of beer from his favorite brewery, and it got blocked at fucking customs.
I can drive it over the border, but I cannot ship it to you.
Well, you can drive over the border then ship it. You can ship it once you're over the border. Yes. So if that's doable for you.
How far away is the border, Sam?
So this is how close I am. The border is only an hour and a half away from me. If that. Sometimes it's less than that.
Actually, technically for LMR, that's about the same. It's probably only about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours for you to be able to get into Canada.
Can I make AK's day though with a tiny human? Because I just got sent the cutest picture of my godson ever.
Look at him. Look at his little bow tie.
He's got a little alcohol bottle because, you know, his parents.
I'm sorry, what?
So we're doing this.
He's got a little champagne bottle.
So we're doing this. I do want to show off my favorite pick of Ramsey from 2020.
Yes.
Oh, damn it. It's not.
Let camera catch the blur.
No, it's the glare from the computer.
Like negative.
It like tilted a little bit. Tilted more down.
I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it.
I saw that. Oh, that is so cute.
Post your link because your pictures that you have posted, he is just adorable
thing.
We have the best photographer. Actually went to high school with her.
Nice.
Awesome.
And the funny thing is, my wife found her through Facebook, through like common friends and everything, and she's like, "Oh, I got this photographer. She, you know, this and that." I look at the name, I'm like, "That name sounds familiar," and I click on the link, and oh, you're already friends. I'm like, "Oh, that's Jess." Okay, yeah. and it wasn't like a bad like, "Oh, that's Jess." I'm like, "Yeah, I know her. She legit she used to walk on my back in study hall, and on purpose. I would like being football player.
I knew that.
George Jefferson treatment.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know what? I'm trying to watch that right now.
Dude, George Jefferson.
Wait, hold on. I gotta give a special shout out. In my chat room, DJ Kingston. That is my little brother, y'all.
DJ, cheers. Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Have a drink to my
little brother.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. It was good, Leon. Happy New Year. Give everyone all of the hugs for me. Tell Des I said Happy New Year. Auntie Patsy. Everybody. I don't know if it's Sherry's around. Give her a hug and a squeeze for me. I love y'all. Hopefully in this new year, you know, we'll be able to actually travel and I can come see y'all this year. Because my little sister, Sherry, she is actually pregnant right now and getting ready to be a baby girl. So I'm hoping
congratulations.
There's some time to see that. Y'all know how much I love the tiny humans. So I gotta be there. Gotta be there.
When I hear the tiny humans, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking happy that I don't have them anymore. But then I'm like, oh, I could hold one like for 10 seconds.
And then they go away. And I
want to hold one.
Wait, hold on. You guys have all made me want tiny humans. I used to just like tiny humans.
You stop shaking your damn head right now. You know bloody well you would not have it any other way with your baby right now. Stop it.
Oh, true. No, going back, I would not change it for the world.
Oh no, it's
but at the same time, I am waiting for him to be like 5 or 6 and be able to just
it does not get any better.
Just go.
Get any better. No.
I know
I'm sorry, it doesn't.
I know it's not. And the thing is, like I said this when he was. I said it when he was 1 year old too. It's like I can't wait for him to be like 3, and he can be like go playing it by himself.
Yeah,
and, you know, he's cool being by himself. No. Boys do not like to play by themselves. Little girls are awesome. No, and I'm going to stand by this because I've seen it from both sides. Here's thing. Little girls.
I have 3, and they're all different, and they're none of the standards. Anything.
I'm gonna let you finish before I go in. Go ahead, finish up.
Well, like, okay, so from what I've seen in my personal experience, from my nieces and my nieces and everything, little girls are very not easy to deal with, but they're easier to deal with. They're more independent.
You met my kids.
They're more smarter. Little boys are dumb as shit. They need constant, people around and doing stuff with them and everything like that. But then it flips come teenage years. Like teenage years, girls are way fucking harder to deal with. Way fucking hard because they are smart, they are fucking brilliant, and they will destroy you with like 3 words. Boys just don't give a shit. By the time the boys are teenagers, they don't give a fuck, and they're just go. You're on your own, fine, go. Girls, it's like, oh shit, you're gonna cut me down my soul with like 2 words. Okay, good job. So it's that trade off, and that's the thing.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
No, I'm saying that's just what I've seen from my experience. I've always wanted to, I've always wanted kids. I have my son. I love my son to death. I always wanted a little girl because I'm like, okay, for the first 10 years, it's easy. And then after that, if she wants to be a bitch or whatever, go ahead. I don't care.
Send her to Abby and Melissa.
Exactly. Go on. Be off with you. I don't care.
I honestly think that depends all on the kid. Because actually, my little brother is in the chat. He can even confirm this. He, and I love you, Leon. I love you. But
disclaimers.
You were totally a damn attention whore when you were a kid. Let's be real about that. Now, my baby cousin, I guess technically he's like my second cousin. His mom is my cousin. Mm-hmm. He could entertain himself alone all damn day. I mean, you can give the little kid some crayons and paper. He's a boy, so next thing you know, the paper is confetti. But then he's asleep in the middle. I have pictures to prove it. He's just laid out literally like this in the middle of his paper pile. And whenever he would wake up, if me and like his mom were still asleep, he would literally just be in the crib, making random noises, playing with his toes and whatnot, until because he knew that however he knew that we were not going to be getting up just yet because I had to work third shift that night and mom is just tired. And once we actually got up, it's not like we were neglecting him. Don't take it that way. Yeah. But once we got up, he knew that he get up in the crib and start making noises and the baby talk to us and whatnot. And if you don't think that babies have their own damn language, you don't know anything about children because they absolutely do. His mom, my cousin, and my little sister, they're born around the same age. I literally watched them have a full-blown conversation, and it sounded like I Googled video, but back and forth. And he knew exactly what the hell each one was talking about, and I'm sitting there. I'm 8. I'm like, okay, clearly that movie Baby Geniuses was onto something because you get to a certain age, you don't know how to translate that. And see, look in the chat, my little brother, he confirms right there.
Yep, he said it. And you're absolutely right. Like my son Ramsey, he's got Ramsey talk. He's got, he's a bit delayed. He's,
Happy New Year, Phil.
Hey, Phil. Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year.
He's delayed. We're working on it. He's in special classes and such and everything, just trying to help him get a little boost and everything like that. But it's funny, he was getting tested for language and everything. Mm-hmm. And the teacher's like, say this, can you say this? Can you do this? And I'm sitting there with him. I'm just playing my phone. I'm like, let him do the thing. And she's getting frustrated because, I shouldn't say getting frustrated. She couldn't understand what he was saying.
But you could understand his talk.
I knew exactly that he was repeating her. He was repeating her. Yeah, he was saying exactly what she wanted him to say. It's just in his own way.
She couldn't understand it. Right.
And so it's like, and I understand that it's her job to train him to not do that. And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, I can't fucking say it. And then she finally looks at me and go, oh, he's saying he wants a waffle, and that's legit what he was saying or something along those lines, but he was saying exactly what she was asking or answering. And it wasn't even like repeating. She was asking him a question. He was answering, but he was using his language. And so, I absolutely agree that infants and babies, especially if they have brothers and sisters or cousins or people or kids that they're around a lot, that makes it a big difference. Like he's an only child. So most of the time, if he's not at daycare, He's just with me and my wife, and that's a hindrance to him. If he had that constant other kids around,
you're saying it's a hindrance, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's just a hindrance because he's among the adults, so this is different. There's a benefit to that. Just to let you know, there's a benefit because he is at a higher level than that's why I always want to surround myself with people who are kind of like above, because you never want to be in this, because you are enlightened by them and you are learn something. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I always want to be with people who are smarter or at the same level. So that's his benefit.
I want to give Ben a little thing of advice here from someone who went to speech therapy for many a year, because this one did not understand shit. This one's dyslexic. I could not read. I could not write. I could not speak properly. I was around adults all the time too. But from someone who went to speech therapy and had these difficulties, I'm not even going to call them like issues. They're difficulties. Your kid is never going to shut up.
No,
your kid is just going to keep talking.
Have you heard me shutting up? Have you heard Sam shutting up? He will never shut up.
Exactly. Here's I was in speech lessons for 3 years in middle school too, and everything like that. I had a little slur. I had like weird different shit. Same, yeah. And now you hear me, and you can't get me to shut the fuck up. So I am self-aware of this. So no, and I'm fine with that. Like the big thing is but going back to what I was saying about the boys and girls kind of thing. Girls, little girls, you can send on their own. They can paint, they can color, and all that. And you were saying little boys can do that
all the time.
True, but fine. My kid, he's always like, Dad, come downstairs and play. I'm like, just go by your fucking self. Like as a kid who could play with by himself, because I grew up with brothers and sisters. I had, you guys know the family. There was always somebody around to play with and do this. But for the most part, I was like, fuck it, I want to be by myself. I don't want to be around everybody. So I'm good with it. So for me, having a little human being like, hey, come play with me all the time. It's like, I love you.
Yeah, that's different.
See, when it comes to communication, that's why they say, and it's a proven fact that when you teach children other languages, they learn a lot faster than when they get to high school and they're forced to take foreign languages because it's part of the curriculum. At least it was when I was in high school. I don't know how it is now, but that's really the time to learn when they're in between their toddler years and their young elementary years. They learn the fastest. You can teach a kid sign language when they're 1 or 2 years old.
That's actually what we had to do.
Younger. My godson, when I just showed you a picture of, he already does sign language. This means he wants food. I know that one. That's about it.
Yeah.
We actually had to. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before. So my youngest one, he's not so little anymore, but so he's autistic, highly functioning. But when he was little, he didn't speak. We had therapists coming to our house because that's we live in the area where we have a wonderful school system. We are so fortunate to have that. So by the time they're up until they're 2, they get services at home, and then just part of school district. This is how school works. You live in the school district, you're eligible for whatever services if your kid needs therapy, they come home. So he had that. So his first language was sign language. And that little fucker, he was so lazy because, more of this of that. And I'm like, oh my God. And he knew. So, but then, the speech changed. I remember they're so smart at picking stuff up. And then you're right, okay, with languages, he learned it. He started talking nonstop later, but he is so direct with people. He'll tell you you know what? I'm busy. You're bothering me. Can you go?
Yo, that is exactly why I am against all the, what they say, the quote unquote adult baby talk to children. If you speak to them,
I never spoke baby stuff to him.
Then I think it helps them develop better.
Yeah,
you know?
but he was so like, okay, because he's great at math. I mean, he's like, he has his things that he's really good at, and we didn't know. There was a time when he always exceeded everybody's expectations. Like, I hated how school system, like, he'll never talk. I'm like, the fuck, you don't know my son. Like, I didn't say the fuck, but I'm like, yeah, just whatever. So he's like, they always like, oh my God, he can do this. I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah,
I know that.
No, yeah, exactly.
Don't limit him by whatever standard you think he's gonna do. Like, I'm surprised by him. Like, if I'm surprised, you think you're not gonna be surprised? Like, just wait and see. Whatever. Yeah. So one time I'm going to the parent and teacher thing, and like, cool. I usually know all good stuff usually, and they're like, oh, it's great that you're teaching him Spanish. I'm like, what? What? You mean Polish, right? They're like, no, but Spanish. I'm like, I thought you were teaching him Spanish. I'm like, are you? And they're like, and then we're like just sitting like looking at each other like, where is he learning this? I'm like, he has the tab open for PBS Spanish. Maybe that's where
exactly what I was about to say.
That or Dora.
Yes. That's how she was learning Japanese, because the cartoon. What was it? The damn the Wonder Pets or something.
Yes.
Like that. They had a character that was Japanese, and they would speak different words randomly.
Right.
That's how she was actually picking up what she was saying and translating it correctly.
And I don't know Spanish, so when he got upset with me because he had to do homework, he's like, oh, I'll do homework. Like, yeah, you need to do homework. I'm like, I'll do homework. And then he's speaking Spanish to me. I'm like, I don't know numbers in Spanish. And I'm like, whatever grade he was in, and he's like, something. I'm not even gonna attempt the numbers in Spanish, but he's saying like one all in Spanish. I'm like, just write it down for me. Like, he's like, yes. Okay. So that was like right now he's in middle school, but back then when he was like third, second, whatever grade, when they were doing addition, multiplication, and he's like speaking in like angry, something 12. Now I know it's 12. I'm like, what? He's like, blah 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 in Spanish. Like, just write it down for me. I don't know what you're saying. I'm like, I think he writes it down like, homework. I'm like, yeah, homework.
It's like, have y'all seen this new maths thing?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you because Melissa's a teacher, my wife's a teacher, my mom's a teacher. Yes. So I'm surrounded by teachers and everything. When it first came out, the new math, what's the term for it?
I don't know. There's a term. I know.
There is a term, and I can't remember what it's called. Mm-hmm. So originally for old people like us, and we're old in this mindset.
Yes.
It does not make sense. It does not make sense because they break it down like adding, like when you add 13 plus, let's say 13 plus 13, just something simple like that. They tell you or to multiply. We'll multiply the 9 times 9.
Are complex.
It's a weird stack thing, and once it's taught, when you're taught that way, it actually works better. But for us to learn it that way,
you have to figure it out that way. Yeah,
it's almost impossible.
The points were taking off if I didn't do the shortened version. Like, if you didn't know that back then in Poland, like, what's wrong with your brain? Like, can't you just make it work in your brain and just give me the answer?
I remember the flashcards, 4th grade multiplication flashcards.
It's like, you know what?
4 times 6.
Seen those videos. I want to say it's with Indian schools, or maybe it's African schools. I don't remember, but they still use like abacuses.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks so ridiculously easy.
Yeah, well, like China, like
that's not how we were taught. So
I'm gonna say East Asian.
Your brain
I'm gonna say East Asian because I can't remember if it was Japan or China, but like back when we were growing up, they didn't use calculators. They were and they could do the math 1,000 times faster than I could. Yeah, because they're better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen. Being back in school, I'm telling you, I was one of those kids that I could not read or write, but you give me calculus and I would fucking school you on calculus. Now I'm fucking looking at these questions and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yo, look. I was at one of a family that's close to my family at our church. I was at their house one night, and their eldest, their daughter, was in high school, and she was asking her dad how to actually get through one of the math problems she had to get through, and was using like all the new shit that they had brought in. And he works in cardboard and shipping, so math and dimensions and sizes is basically what he does for a living. He couldn't even figure out the new way they were teaching it, so he had me look at it because he, math and science
Common
were
Core.
biggest things.
I had to Google it. Common Core.
Common Core. That's the name.
Yeah,
They also have new words.
Dude, I looked at it and I was like, I am so sorry, but I don't know how to help you with this. And I couldn't even figure out a word to call it. So I was like, yeah, I'm usually good at math, but I don't know what this random long division shit is. And she was like, it's not long division. I said, I know that, but that's the only word I can equate it to.
My question is,
one of us could figure this shit out.
Where did they come up with these fucking technical
and why did they need to come up with it? The old we're getting to the same answer. The old shit was perfect. It was fine. Why do we need to change it?
That's the thing. Okay, if you need to make it quickly, like if the world depended on it, if you have to get it, there's no technology, you have to calculate something. Our way is better.
Exactly.
We get you there like from years from now, and boom, you got it. Not like 2 days later.
So here's the funny thing about this conversation.
Here comes with the devil's advocate.
So yes, because here's the funny thing. As my political leanings guided me, because it was all Common Core, what this liberal fucking bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Again, it's one of those of it's an easier way to learn the basics. It's just a different way that we learn it. And I still don't get it. I think it's fucking ridiculous. But I can see the mentality of, a teacher coming to a student saying like, you count this line, you count this line, you count this line, add them up, there's your score. Instead of saying, take this one, put it down here, take this one, put the one above here because you're at the 100. So you're going to add the one over here, going to bring it down here. It's all straight lined kind of thing. And it is convoluted and complicated from our aspect, but if it in the long term makes it easier to pick up the basics on the start of it, because I don't think they're teaching calculus in Common Core. They're not teaching geometry and all that.
They stopped teaching calculus the year I graduated from high school.
No,
I think that was the last year.
But they are teaching algebra. They're teaching basic math and algebra under it, and it's to help actually, so kids are actually coming up faster than we were because all our stuff was memorization. It's memorize this, memorize this, memorize this.
Yeah, I think
but here's the thing.
True, but no, that depends on the teacher,
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Because you Ben and Liv, your parents, and AK, you have tiny humans that are of schooling age. I do not. They're all under schooling age. They're all just cute and adorable, and I apply them with sugar. And
it is 12:41. Let's keep an eye on the clock for our central.
I'm watching.
Yep.
Here's the thing, and the political parties are totally different, but in Canada, I'm liberal thinking, I guess you would consider me. Here's the thing. If you change shit, and this is what my dad said when I was in school, that it was so different, he had no idea how to help me. If you change it and then you send these kids home with 3-4 hours of homework, and their parents have no fucking idea how they're gonna help
I gotta say,
this kid's gonna succeed.
And you're not incorrect about that.
Especially if I know that there are great teachers out there. I had great teachers, but not all of them are great. Some of them are just there because it's their job, and that's it. They don't care. So if you have a teacher that it's just their job and they don't care and they're not helping you, and then you go home and say to your parents, I don't know what the hell this is, I'm gonna fail. Yeah. It's not because the kid isn't trying. It's because the kid has no idea how to do it.
Yeah, dude, I still distinctly remember I was failing in 7th grade. Like I was doing horrible. I was in second year of a new school and not middle school. We switched schools anyway, but I was doing horrible. And I had this one assignment that would quite literally depend on my moving on pretty much. Yeah. And my mom sat down with me and tried to do it. And we both ended up in fucking tears because I knew the material. I just couldn't word it the way the teacher wanted because they were teaching a new way. And my mom didn't know how she was trying to word it, even though she worked at my school. But she was the preschool teacher, which was kind of an offset thing. She couldn't figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do either. And it was a screaming match, an argument, and all this because I'm like, I know I'm right. I know I'm fucking right. This is what she said. And my mom's like, that doesn't make sense. That makes no sense at all. And I started believing
my dad used to say that to me.
And so I ended up doing it my way, and I barely passed because I just went off a straight memory. But it was a screaming match between us at the kitchen table, 11:30 at night. I usually went to bed at 10 o'clock that time, or 10:30, whatever. And, it was a screaming match at like 11:30. And finally my dad comes in and she goes, Amy, just let him go. Just let him do it. And it ended up getting me the pass. But at the same time, I completely agree. So that's why House Lorebridge, she said she is dreading when her son or her child actually gets into school. And I'm like, I'm not, because my wife's a teacher and she'll understand this shit. I'm not getting involved. History shit, I'll be all there for the history.
Yeah.
History, cool. Science,
I'm finished.
You finished it. Nice.
What my biggest issue was? It wasn't even, the showing the work that annoyed me because I could do a lot of it in my head. But my mom was a big, big stickler for things when it came to school. I had freaking workbooks to go through that had nothing to do with anything that a teacher assigned. I was essentially going to public school, but I was also getting homeschooled. Nice. And let me say, kudos to her, because that helped me get into pretty much all of like the main courses you go through in high school and into college. I was always in the college prep level of all of those. So that was awesome. But the annoying shit was because she was schooled in a different country. Mm-hmm. So she was teaching me the way she learned in Guyana, but that was completely different from the American schools that I had to go through. So I had to learn on my own how to translate the two and make them mesh. That was a really fucked up part, especially when it came to math. Because let's say you guys would say like 2 times 2 is 4. The way my mom learned it, the language would be 2 2s is 4. 3 3s is 9. And I had to write that out specifically the way she learned it while I was at home going through my math workbooks that I don't know where the fuck she found these damn books. But that's what I had to do at home.
But that makes sense. That would make sense. But like 5 3s is 15.
Yeah.
And honestly, had I been taught that way, I would have picked up fucking multiplication a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. It sounds easily translatable. But when you really put that up against how schools were in the 90s when I was going to school, especially in, like, if I was still in New York for most of my high school or elementary days, I don't think it would have been that hard. But going to school in a sleepy little town like Dayton, Ohio, they weren't used to all of that shit. New York, they're used to getting West Indian families and families from different countries and races, so they can acclimate and change the curriculum.
I don't know about you guys, but I remember when I was in probably 8th grade going into high school. So we don't have middle school here. We have elementary and then high school.
I was a private school kid, and that's how I was.
That's how all schools are here. I mean, there are some in rural areas that still have middle school, but it's very rare that in the city you'll find middle school. So here, I think I was in 8th grade or something. We had grade 13 at the time. When I 13th grade, whatever, the extra year in high school, the 5th year in high school, we had that. So we had that when I was in 7th or 8th grade. Well, then before I got to high school, they took that away. So we my year went in at a disadvantage because we had to learn all the stuff that the 9th graders or whatever had learned once they got to high school. We had to learn in elementary school, and we didn't learn properly. So we all got to high school. My year got to high school, and we were all like, "What the hell is this shit? We don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Wow.
We have no clue." We were all like lost. We were all like, "What?" So we were basically a year behind everyone else.
Even though you were supposed to be a year ahead, because they were trying to teach you 2 years worth of shit in 1 year, but they were skipping over.
And then add a teacher strike on top of that. And then send us to high school.
Oh my school in Dayton, we actually had a teacher strike for maybe about like 2 weeks or so.
Oh my god!
Wait, whose text message was that? Hang on. Somebody just had a text message. Whose was it?
That was me.
You have the same exact text message as my wife. Text message. The minions. That's my wife's sound.
That
Sorry.
shit is awesome.
Possible before, AK?
What'd you say?
Wasn't it Kim Possible before?
No, Kim Possible is my Twitter notification. So
custom sounds.
Yeah. But see, so one of the hardest transitions for me was in Dayton. Once I got to middle school age, I went to a school for the arts. So you had all of the regular, kid programming.
What age was it at? What grade again? I'm sorry.
When I moved from Guyana and then into American schools, at some point I ended up being a year ahead. So
I was a year behind here when I got here from Poland to high school getting to high school.
Once I got there, let's see. I don't think I noticed it until I got to middle school, and I was already in algebra. I skipped the pre-algebra because I already knew that shit, and they put me straight into algebra and then pre-calculus and all of that stuff and physics and whatnots. But I started out in a school for the arts in Dayton, and this is when I started noticing that there were differences in public schools.
1 moment, 10 minutes, guys.
Okay. All right, we're at the 10-minute mark for our central.
And just so you know, I will give a Jumanji at mine, but I'm going to run upstairs to kiss my wife.
And I actually probably will be getting calls too at that time. That's so weird. I'm like, oh my god.
Then kind got to do it.
Right.
Yes. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Right. Jumanji first.
I will Jumanji it first. I will be standing up in Jumanji, and then you'll see a bench-shaped
a bench-shaped blur go across the screen. We got you. But in my middle school, we had all the good stuff, the regular things you would expect, but we had to be involved in either art, dance, music, which was basically band, or theater. So I got into music as my main focus, and I learned how to play several different instruments.
Nice.
But then once I moved to a different city and I saw that their structure was just the most ridiculous that I have seen, I quit band. Because I honestly didn't feel like it would be worth it to stay in it. Like I was playing.
I completely understand what you're saying, but from a different perspective. I understand you from math perspective. When I moved to the States my parents timed it in a way that I would start high school here. So they did the right way. Yeah. So I started high school here. We moved here. And then basically when I was in, freshman year, I was like, what the fuck? We covered it in 6th grade. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I felt so horrible. I felt like, what is going on? I'm like, I don't know what you're saying in English, but I can do it in Polish. Senior level, like, fuck off. Like,
Europe is very advanced.
Oh my God. I was so... And then I got behind. I'm like, I was just slacking off for like a year. And then like, no, I got to get my shit together. This is wrong. So I got into different classes. But there was such a huge drop. Not in music, music partially.
In everything. I say there was a drop. Well, to me, there was a drop in everything.
I felt like in everything. But math was... Polish people, like back then, at least, I don't know how it is now, but like the stuff you learn here in like regular classes in high school, I learned it in 8th fucking grade.
Exactly.
Music stuff.
That's
I was
exactly
raised
the
on
position I
classical
was in.
music, and I felt so dumb when I come. I'm like, oh my god,
So-
this is so bad.
So as the only kid who actually grew up, the only person who grew up fully here, just calling it out. One problem is that they have is that I ran into a lot was the first 3 to 4 months. Probably I shouldn't say 3 to 4 months. 1 to 2 months of schooling is all covering the fucking last year. And so like I don't know how you guys were now. Did you guys have different teachers every year? Like before you got into America, did you have different teachers year to year?
We had it's same 30 people stay together throughout all 8 years. So we were like, fuck with me, I'm gonna, kill your dog, nothing like that. But there was like a tight pack. But we had different same teachers through chunks of years. You were like, let's say 3 years with this science teacher, 3 years with this math teacher.
They're different.
So it was like they knew what you didn't know to let you know how you can get to where you need to be. They were involved in it.
For me, and actually for most of the public schools around me, at least, because I know this is how my wife works. She gets, you'll get one teacher in kindergarten. You're with the same 30 kids, roughly. And then in first grade, you get a new teacher. Second grade, you get a new teacher. Third grade, you get a new teacher. Fourth grade, you get a new teacher. And you get a new teacher all the way up to maybe middle school. Then you might start bouncing around teachers, for different certain subjects. Like you might start getting subject teachers. Instead of working from the start of the same teacher sits with the same class from kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade. I've seen a few schools that do that and it works. Like to me, that's the best way because you have that one teacher who knows the shit and then they get to middle school and okay, now you're going to bounce from teacher to teacher because there's specialties. Because once you get to middle
school, the teachers, I'm
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yep. And I'm gonna have to go like off camera for a second when that hits. I have to go. But like for school wise stuff, like they stress the fuck out of us because they were so stressful. Like they can call on you every single day and give you 30 grades in 30 days. If they were mean, they could ask you one time, in front of the whole class. So you had to know your shit, unless you didn't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm failing, whatever. But they would ask you every day.
Different.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
We're very different.
So yeah, but again, they know like there's like at least 10-year difference between you and I. So
no, I'm just like even my cousins, like I that are older, 10 years older than me, they had the same structure I had. It's still the same structure now.
So now, what was your structure, really quick? Did you have the same teacher?
How was it in Canada?
No. So kindergarten, junior kindergarten, senior kindergarten. So 4 and 5, you're half days. Now it's full days, but you're only alternating days. Yeah. And you have a different teacher every single year up until 8th grade. It's not the same kids every year. They switch up the kids. You get a different teacher, a different group of kids. I mean, it's the same general group of kids, but there's 2 different classes. Yeah. So you split up between them. You get to high school, and in high school, that's when in 8th grade.
Camera, hey James, new people to the chat. Just hey, focus. Hey, sorry.
Chicago time.
Real quick, Sam. Yeah, I gotta say what's up to all the people that just came in. Tamara. One of 3 of our favorite Tamaras that are in the chat. James, what's good? Tokus just stepped in. Mrs. Duncan Natal just stepped in. Teo, Tracy, thank y'all for being here. Yeah. We appreciate y'all and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Anyone that has already experienced it, and for those that haven't,
we got 3 minutes away
until the Central Zone, and we're gonna yell Jumanji because we need to get the fuck out of the level of 2020. And be done with it.
Benji and I were going to go off camera for a moment, but we're going to be back in like a couple seconds. I got to go take a bio break because I've been drinking.
Yes. I got to do the good husband thing and go kiss my wife.
There you go.
Absolutely.
We'll be back.
We got 2 minutes. Literally, I'm waiting until like the countdown, and I'm gonna run. Like I'll give you the 5, and I'll fucking head out.
Same for me.
I did not know Tone was streaming tonight, or I would have just jumped on with him.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Notifications
notifications fucking suck. Because I would have jumped on with Tone
too.
YouTube's
notification game has been fucked up for like the past 2 years, man.
Like here's the you send me the link to jump on, and I'm like, because you told me we're gonna start about 11:40 your time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. It was like 11:25. You sent me the link, and I'm like, okay, cool. I have a few minutes. I'm doing some chats. I already got some fucking gunshots going off over here.
Should I get question ready?
No, but I'm like, okay, cool. I got a few minutes to chill with my friends that I'm, doing New Year's Eve stuff with and all that. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I jump on and you're already fucking live. And I'm like, I had YouTube.
The only thing with that is I was bored. Me and Sam were bored, so we were like, "Fuck it, let's just go now."
That's cool. That's cool. But like, I couldn't even, I hit refreshing YouTube, and actually, that's the thing. I've been like, YouTube shit has been like, this is what you're gonna watch. This is what you're gonna watch. This is what you're gonna watch. I've not been getting like new fucking shit.
Okay, we got 1 minute.
I will do the countdown. Somebody's got to finish it off. We're at 11:59. 11:59:10.
All right. So, oh my gosh, he's off the thing.
Like I said, I'm setting up to run and do my thing.
Go kiss your wife.
Yeah, exactly. I'll pull this up.
I'll be right back
hey,
too.
It's one of the few times that I can actually say you have to kiss me, and you have to kiss me. So I get away with it. Hey, I'm the touchy one in the relationship. So yeah.
Well, go get yours. Go get yours.
That doesn't surprise me.
All right, we are at
35,
36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We got 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Run, Benji, run.
Don't trip, y'all.
Don't trip.
All right, we are at.
Type in the chat Jumanji.
10,
fuck 9, out of this year.
8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Jumanji!
Cheers, all.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, damn, TGP. That's harsh.
TGP.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Stop it.
I'm actually watching it live from New Orleans, TGP. Just for you.
That's awesome.
Just for you, TGP.
So hopefully I did send the invite to Teflon. I did not know he was freaking streaming. Again, YouTube and their damn notifications.
YouTube does not want us to be great.
Yeah, they don't. I didn't even get the freaking notification that Tone was streaming.
I saw 0. Even when I opened YouTube to find your stream, I did not.
You couldn't even find it, but it was there on my front page. Yeah,
but I didn't see Tone either.
YouTube really just don't want us to be great, and I think that freaking sucks. They need to step their game up for real. Oh shit! What Siren? I mean, like I've seen Tone with his hat off before, but I didn't think he would ever do that shit on stream. Damn! All right. Yeah, I did that.
All right, I'm back.
You didn't have to run, Ben. You could have enjoyed some time away.
Why didn't you tell me to come back down with you?
Oh no, she gave me the you were being so fucking loud, and I realized I probably am. So, oh no, there was no chance of that.
But it's New Year's, man. It's New Year's. We got to be loud on New Year's.
I know. I just popped up in my but I have new headphones in that I can't hear my level.
Yeah.
And so it does happen. That's why a lot of times I sit like this so I can kind of regulate my sound. But I just popped in my window. So here's the new home, the new house, where fireworks are illegal.
Hey, yo, Bad Wolf. You know, every time I see your name come up in the chat, it reminds me of freaking the David Tennant days of 10th Doctor on Doctor Who. And I appreciate that shit. Happy New Year to you, my guy.
See, when I see Bad Wolf, I think of the metal band that covered Cranberries' Zombie a few years ago.
My thoughts go straight to Doctor Who because there was a whole season-long plot with Bad Wolf in the background, and it was fucking awesome.
The band name is Bad Wolves, but go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
So I just learned something about Doctor Who.
What's that?
So apparently there is an issue with the I guess creator, director, writer, whatever, and the Ninth Doctor, and that's why the Ninth Doctor never came back. Is that true?
Eccleston? Yeah, there was when they rebooted the series for the new current BBC timeline that they're on, Christopher Eccleston was the first Doctor that they brought in. Yeah. And he only stayed for one season because there were random issues that he didn't agree with. And Bad Wolf says, "Fuck yeah, AK, you know where it is. Hey, we nerds, man. We out here.
Listen,
don't let this melanin fool you. I know some people think that black folks don't mean this shit, but I do.
This quarantine lockdown, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was, and my whole family thought of me as like the nerd in the family before. Oh no. They have seen nothing.
They really have not met us.
They have seen no. But I'm saying they have seen nothing yet because this quarantine has corrupted my brain. I'm now following Dungeons and Dragons. I am now watching Doctor Who. I am now obsessed more so with
House Lawbridge. Hold on, let me highlight this shit real quick before it disappears. House Lawbridge. I totally agree. I thought Christopher Eccleston was a great Doctor. Like, well, I think the first line that I remember him saying was in the trailer for that first season, and he was talking to Rose, and he was like, "Oh, you're Rose Tyler. I'm the Doctor. Run for your life." And that's where the damn season took off and started. And I was like, "Yeah, okay." You know, my favorite Doctor, you know, my number one will always be Tom Baker, but Christopher Eccleston was very good, and David Tennant. I think David Tennant is probably my number two.
Yeah. David Tennant?
He played Barty Crouch Jr. in the Harry Potter series,
and
also he was also the Purple Man in the Jessica Jones series.
There's another one where I know David Tennant from. I can't fucking remember. It's not his Dark Materials. It's another name along those lines.
Was it that BBC show that they did for America, but it was the same name? What was it? Black Street?
No. It was a book.
The child that was missing
with the angels. No, there was like there was the angel and the demon both trying to get the child. Somebody in chat help me out here. Fucking, I cannot remember.
Was it Bleecker Street?
No, not Bleecker
I'm missing
Street.
all the good stuff.
We're talking about Doctor
Who. You know what? Hold on.
I'll find it. And
say Tom Baker. There are not a lot of people that remember the original freaking series, like Doctor Who. If you
one with the scar,
you can Google. Yeah, you can Google this.
Yeah.
The Doctor Who is the longest running series ever.
I'm looking for it.
Literally, the picture I'm looking at.
Are you talking about Torchwood?
No, DuckTales Around the World.
I'm talking about the new series.
Good Omens.
Good Omens. Yeah.
Good Omens.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Okay. Hold on, guys. All right. Mm-hmm. If you have an Amazon Prime account for the free 2 days shipping and whatnot, you automatically have Prime Video. Go do yourself a favor and watch Good Omens. It's based
Isn't it the best, AK?
It is.
Dude, it's
based
fucking
on a book
good.
by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, and it is fucking awesome.
Both of them are amazing.
From what I've heard from my book expert friends, who are my brother and sister, Luke and Melissa, the books are better, obviously, but
it is, but they did a great adaptation.
This is one of the better adaptations of a book to show, and it's fun. Like, I'd never heard of it.
Neil Gaiman was very heavily involved with this adaptation as well, so I thought it was damn near as perfect as they could get it. Yeah, and also David Tennant plays Aziraphale, and Michael Sheen plays damn it, what the hell is the angel's name?
Give me a second.
Somebody help me out. Somebody Google that shit real quick.
David Tennant played Crowley. He played
Crowley. Yeah, David Tennant.
Crowley.
Michael
Sheen played Aziraphale.
And David Tennant played Crowley.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mixed
it up. They were the best pair. Oh my gosh, both actors amazing in this role.
Loosely off of. No, I shouldn't say that. Crowley probably was named after the.
John, you know the Tom Baker era too. That's freaking awesome. I love that.
I will give a shout out to a show that released its 9th season on Hulu on Saturday, the day after Christmas.
Who's that?
Letterkenny. Oh my fucking lord!
Explain. No,
Yes!
Damn,
I don't know this show.
I knew one in the chat would love this. So,
Yes!
have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
No. Wait.
Okay.
It sounds familiar, but I don't believe I watched
So
it.
Letterkenny is kind of The Office on a Canadian farm. It's an easy way to put it.
Hockey. Lots of hockey.
Lots of hockey, lots of it's farm. It's farm boys. It's the Hicks, the Skids, who are the goth skater kids, the Jocks, who are hockey players, and just the weird sexual deviants around them. All around this, there's the opening line is of every show. There's 5,000 people in Letterkenny. Here are some of their stories, and it's quite literally just kind of small, very small town Canadian humor. The first 4 seasons are fantastic. Once Hulu picked it up, it's good. It lost a little bit of its undergroundness, and I'm not saying that because I found it on like season 6, like after all of it.
So
it's
I will
still
tell
good.
you. I will tell you
real quick, Sam. I have to agree with Ricky Hunt here. He says Canadian shows are pretty good, actually. Yo, I have been watching Canadian shows since I was a kid. First of all,
I agree with the greatness of it.
A lot of people don't remember Alanis Morissette from You Can't Do That on Television. That was a Canadian Nickelodeon show. And then in my older years, Lost Girl. What was
I love that
show, and that shit was fucking awesome. Go watch it.
Those are
all of the Degrassi shows were Canadian
CBC shows.
Yeah.
CBC kills it. Now I am just so proud that Schitt's Creek got the recognition that they deserve because that show killed it.
Yes, indeed.
Killed it.
Here's the weird thing. I watched the first 3 seasons of Schitt's Creek like as it was coming out because I was like streaming it illegally, basically, because I had heard about it. I was like watching it, and then I kind of fell out of it, and then it came to Netflix and became a fucking thing. And I'm like, well, fuck. Now I got to go back and watch the whole kind of. I haven't rewatched it.
Benji, you might be the only one that remembers this with me.
All right,
maybe Santavia, but. As far as Canadian kids shows back in the day that were tied into Nickelodeon, how many of y'all watched 15?
Me.
This was the first time that I saw Ryan Reynolds on a TV show on screen at all.
Yeah.
I never knew on that one.
It was basically the Nickelodeon soap opera for kids.
That was Hey Dude and fucking
Hey Dude was my shit.
Here's the thing, though.
Hey, dude,
and Salute Your Shorts. Yep,
yes.
That's exactly where I was going to go.
What was the show later on that was with the dinosaurs? Not like they were like doing the time travel thingy.
Well, there was dinosaurs. There was the ABC show.
I want to clarify when we were talking about David Tennant and Ben was trying to figure out the show. At first, I thought you were talking about Broadchurch, which they did an American adaptation called Graceland.
That's what I thought
you were talking about. And then you talked about Good Omens. And
Broadchurch
was
I'm trying to find
so I'm going to throw one out to you that none of you probably know about.
Wait, my friends. I got to shout out people when they come into the chat. Mandrill. And Joan, I didn't hear the end siren, actually. Yes,
and
Joan,
siren.
And you know what, Joan? I fully agree with you on this. Let me put this up. The U.S. Skins, even though that was basically our introduction to motherfucking Gendry, fuck that show. BBC Skins with Dave Patel, that was way fucking better.
So this is what I find with being a Canadian and having BBC and CBC on my regular cable channels.
It's Hockey Tonight.
And then
Beef and Bernie is in the motherfucking
Hey Bernie.
And then so from the Canadian perspective, having BBC and CBC, and then watching you guys the US adaptations of most of these shows, or not even adaptations, but you guys.
What are the examples?
The only one that was The Office.
The Office.
Shameless. Skins.
No, we ain't talking about Skins. Fuck
Hold
that.
on. I'm saying these are adaptations. I watched the original versions of.
Trying to think of the other shows.
Broadchurch. You guys did Grace Point.
Top Gear from BBC, my favorite.
Even Degrassi. So watching the Canadian version of it and then watching the American version, they changed a lot. You guys have to see the Canadian version in order to really get it. Because they changed a lot.
No, Sam, I'm going to tell you my favorite Canadian. I give me 1 second. AK, sorry.
Go ahead.
I have two of my shows that are actually favorites of mine. One, I'm actually blanking on the name. It starred Amy Jo Johnson and the dad from Veronica Mars.
Is that fucking Joanne from Facts Alive?
Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger.
Oh, that's the Pink Ranger.
Pink Ranger and the dad from Veronica Mars. And Buck, they were a SWAT team, basically. They were the Canadian SWAT team. And it was a fantastic show that was translated to American. There was no translation. There was no redub or anything. They literally pulled it to CBS and did it. And it was a fantastic fucking show. That was one of them. But my favorite Canadian show of all time is fucking The Red Green Show.
What the hell is it?
Never heard I know what that is, but I'm trying to remember.
It was a PBS show here in the States.
Yeah.
And it was so good. It was just this guy sitting in a beaver lodge, and he'd have random friends come in, and he's like, "Oh, the handyman's secret weapon, duct tape," and he'd fix everything with duct tape. And it was like it was a weird, variety sketch kind of show.
MacGyver?
But no, not quite MacGyver. No, but it was just a funny fucking show. It came on right after Red Dwarf on PBS here in St. Louis, at least, and I watched those two and. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy from? Because he's talking in kilometers and he's talking in this. And that was my first introduction into foreign shows.
Ricky has it. It's Flashpoint. I couldn't think of the name.
I remember that.
I remember that name from somewhere.
It was great. If you get a chance, go back and rewatch. They only had a couple seasons, like maybe five seasons or so, but it's a fantastic show into the lives of and they have the drama of us. Oh, she's dating him, this and this, but it wasn't the overarching theme. Most of the theme of the show was the police interactions, and they weren't ungodly, unrealistic actions. You know,
some of it was like scary real.
Yeah, and you dealt with very, very rarely, they'd have snipers. They had two snipers on the team, and they would react with the aftermath of the sniping. This is how this guy is dealing with, having to take this shot and doing this kind of thing. And so it's a fantastic show. Coming from my law enforcement background, when I was watching, I was like, I could absolutely fucking see all of that. Yeah, there was, again, over dramatizations and all that kind of stuff. But
some things can get lost in translation. But I'm gonna agree with Bernie here. Being Human on the UK side was freaking great. That's how I got introduced to that lore, was watching the BBC version. And then I saw the American version, and I think I watched one episode and I was like, I'll just go rewatch the BBC version. But when it comes to shows like the freaking Office, I think the BBC version of The Office was better, even though the American version ran longer.
That's the reason why they keep it consolidated. They keep it. I think
it was Ricky Gervais that was better, and also Degrassi. The original Degrassi was a Canadian BBC production, and I love that way better than the new shit that they try to come out with.
All the Degrassis are BBC, CBC productions. What happened was what happened was when you guys got it and Nickelodeon acquired it, they had to cut specific episodes and specific scenes a certain way to show them in the US. We got a different version than you guys did.
Really?
It's very, but was it more like
seventh grade teachers? When I was in Dayton, my 7th grade teacher, like one of his big things was like every Thursday or Friday, he would show an episode of Degrassi. So and he always got the uncut shit from Canada. So that's what I was used to. I didn't know anything about the watered down.
So the Nickelodeon version of it, once Drake was on it, it was originally CBC and YTV, which is Canada's teen
I didn't watch any
network.
of that. I thought it was dumb.
So well, no, what happened was our version was very, very different. There was very much more it was very similar to the original. What happened was when they had to show it in the US, they cut specific storylines, they cut specific characters that could not be shown. It's a really big thing. It was actually, if you watch the Canadian version, it's much more similar to the original version of Degrassi. There were LGBTQ trends, interracial relationships, teen pregnancies, abortion.
That's actually the thing. That's the perspective a lot of, and I didn't know that part. I thought America was like the land of the actually free. No, we're not.
Yeah,
there was I didn't know that about what was that movie, Queen, the band, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was this one song I didn't know about. I'm sure there were more than that, but in the movie they portrayed as like, oh, they're all pissed off because that song was not played in the States. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I listened to that song when I was in Poland. Like, Poland was like, weird conservative shit. Like, and I don't know when it came out, but I heard that song and it was funny as fuck because they were like dressed in like women, doing the law.
I know
vacuuming.
I want to be free. I want to be free.
Yeah. Exactly.
That got held for like 2 years.
Yes.
That got held for 2 years in the States.
And I'm like, what?
Because they didn't want to offend the Christian conservative movement, which was
we are so Catholic in Poland. It's not even funny, but even that show, and they were like, this is art.
That's
art everywhere.
Was raised Catholic, and the Catholics are actually the light version of Christianity, or one of the lighter versions of Christianity.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Compared to,
as weird as that sounds, he's correct.
Really?
Yeah, like Lutheran is Catholic light. Catholic is, here, and then everything else Christian is way over here. Most of the country, most of the non-urban country is way over here. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. Go ahead.
No, you're telling the truth, bro.
Clarification.
I had no idea.
You're absolutely correct. But all those religions exist in Europe. They existed there first. Yes. But the difference is in the US, they're very, very
they still have that Puritan stigma.
They're very prude. They're very. I have to interpret it the way I read it. I can't interpret it
up until like the 90s. That's exactly how it was. It's getting a lot better now. Like in the 2000s and 2010s, and now 2020s. Hey, we're in the
things are, quote unquote, things are more free now.
Yes,
but this is the shit that Europe
back in the 80s, we were still on the tail end of all that, where it was like David Bowie was controversial because he was androgynous.
Perfect example.
And all that, and Freddie Mercury, who literally is my Queen, is my favorite band of all time. I will stand by that. I'm not a fanboy where I know all their shit, but musically, you put a Queen song up against a Beatles song, I'm gonna pick the Queen song as my favorite. More likely than not, And so, but like Freddie Mercury, he was, and it was okay. I'm gonna say this and kind of offshoot. My dad, a couple years ago, I was talking to my dad about who's better, the Beatles or the Queen, or Queen. Who would I prefer to hear all 4 members singing at the same time? Queen. Hands down. All 4 members could sing and harmonize and everything. Beatles, they had Ringo. Sorry, you fail on that. You know,
That's
and
facts.
George Harrison. George Harrison wasn't a great singer. I mean, he's fine. I can sing as good as George Harrison, and that's saying something. I'll put it that way. I'm not horrible, but you know, I'm not going to sell a million records. But you know, George Harrison plays a fuck out of a guitar, and I'll give him credit for that. And he's fantastic on that. Anyway, but. I lost my track of thought. But anyway, with
we're talking about how conservative
that song came out. That song and that video came out. Like the song itself was not offensive, but the video came out and it was banned or like
they went balls to the wall on that shit.
Yeah, we can't play this because we don't want to offend 60% of our possible audience.
I was really surprised by that.
You know, I'm not saying it's right, but I understand why it wasn't banned. That song was never banned, but it was only played on MTV After Dark or MTV, you know, After Hours, or hey, this and this. You shouldn't be watching this because it's controversial.
That's where the white bread American comes in.
Yeah.
To clear up for Liv for a second.
Yeah.
So being someone who spent a lot of time in both Canada and Italy, Europe, growing up, and having a family that was straight from Europe and growing up that way, Europe is very Catholic. They're very religious, but they're also many countries in Europe are also very much more free thinking. Nudity is fine.
They're way more sexually.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. There, like in magazines, actually, this is a strange thing. Like in magazines, when I was growing, I don't know how it is now, but in the 90s, mid-90s, whatever, 90s. Let's just say this way: you could go to the store and like pick up a health kind of magazine, like how to. There was everything like from newest whatever diet things or advice on this, advice on that, maybe some gardening shit, and in health section or whatever, you could see this woman and her tits were like out there, just sitting, not like hey babe. It was like just sitting, whatever, like looking in a mirror or something and doing stuff. It wasn't sexual, it was like health kind of thing. So you would see boobs every week in a magazine,
even at beaches. At beaches, it's always been topless, and it's never.
And it was normal. It was normal, and it wasn't anything
Americans
bad.
Sexualize the boob. I'm not gonna lie.
Even breastfeeding.
Yeah,
breastfeeding in Europe, people just whip their boob out and feed their kids. There's no controversy. There's no nothing at all.
I will share a meme right now, and I can do it without actually sharing my screen. Of something I saw like a couple weeks ago, and it hit me hard.
Ooh,
but it holds true to me.
Okay.
The first time my significant other showed me her boob, my face was like this.
Okay.
10,000th time my significant other showed me her boob, my face was like this.
Okay.
So like for me, because it's the Americanized thing of boobs are sexualized, but you're right, because that's the thing in Europe. They're not sexualized. It's still
there's a context to it. It depends on how you show it. You're not it's like the mood.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's also but you can make it a fun thing.
It's also the difference of, say you're wearing a bikini or something and you kind of flash that bottom cheek, just the bottom cheek part of your ass there. It's like, okay, I see that enough.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything, like I can walk to a beach right now and see Kate Beckinsale or whoever fucking walking down and in the bikini. It's like, okay, I see that. Great. But now Europe has normalized it to where, topless, and it's like, okay, I've seen that. Cool. It looks great. I will never negate.
People are not like, oh my God, there's a boob, and they go nuts.
Listen, I will give you an example from a woman's perspective or from a girl's perspective, because I was a teenager when this happened. I went to Europe and I went to the beach, and it's a popular beach. It's, it's half an hour from my dad's hometown. It's a very popular beach. It was packed. There was women topless in thongs. Never seen it before, whatever. It was something new for me because I'd always gone to the smaller beaches. This is the first time I went to a big beach. But there is also not just, attractive young women in them. There's old women with saggy breasts. There's men with Speedos on. You can see everything.
I don't like Europe has Speedos like you would. I don't know how it is now, but back then there were no shorts.
Same way.
Speedos.
Is
it still the same?
No, they have shorts, but they're like those shorts, like
short shorts.
Those short shorts.
But no, Speedos should only be. I don't care how buff somebody is. I don't care. I really don't care how whatever their body is.
On anyone.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't like a Speedo on anyone.
So I'm going to say the same thing.
Just take it off and be done with it.
I'm going to say the same thing about thongs. You know what?
Hold on. Wait. Why the fuck did I come back and we talking about Speedos?
Because Speedos should be illegal and just regular. Just take it off or have your shorts on.
Let me clarify.
I don't know. Speedos sometimes, they give a good bit of curve to
in the right dimension. Yes. So no, you will never see this.
Let me clarify.
Fucking lamp. This fucking. I look like fucking. I can't think what it's called, but this is me in non-human form. So, I'm just saying.
Non-human form. No, you can't just bring that on screen and take it away. Explain that shit. What the fuck is that?
A lantern. I'm a lantern in human form. Like just Benji,
it doesn't. To me, it doesn't matter how great the body is. There should be no Speedo, either shorts or take it off.
See, and now I can't agree with that because you know what? Hey, dude, I'm straight as a fucking arrow, but at the same time, if a dude's fucking rocking a package and he's got the bod to rip it, do your thing.
Hey, do your shit.
And I was thinking about a woman wearing like a thong bikini and doing all that. Rip your shit, fucking rep it and do it well. But here's the thing: if you're not doing it well, do not fucking do it. You will never.
Wait, one line. Here's the thing. If you have watched the movie Hackers, and Benji, I know you're going to remember the scene. Matthew Lillard said it best. Freaking spandex. It's not a privilege. It's not a right. It's a privilege. If you can't form that shit when you put it against your body, don't fucking wear it because you're not doing anybody any favors, including yourself.
Exactly.
Let me clarify what we were talking about for AK since you jumped in thongs and Speedos. What I was saying was the first time I went to a very popular beach in Europe, I saw a girl topless in a thong, and but it wasn't just attractive young women in topless in a thong. There was older women in thongs topless, and there was dudes who should not have been in Speedos. I was kind of traumatized by it. I'm not gonna lie.
I completely understand that. Like for me though, like I've been to a nude resort thing here, and I was the youngest and fittest, which is saying something. Of the males, the females there were a few, but they were more grizzly bear hunters.
My goodness. Was it winter time?
No.
Wait. I'm sorry. I just looked in the chat, and
Hey, Linda
reminded me of something.
Hey, Linda.
Yes. If for all those that don't have the extreme hangover blues, tomorrow night.
18 hours from now. Okay, cool. So after trivia.
I will be there.
And also, Lady Eliana. Yes, Sam will be there too. Lady Eliana and Chloe from Girls Gone Canon. We will all be on that.
Eliana? Dude,
chat.
She's fucking gorgeous. I'm not going to lie. Eliana, I met her at Con down Nashville.
I already know what you think of my brother.
I was like,
I ain't even going
I'm trying to think of the other girl from
Let's just drink to that. You ain't
I know.
I know.
No, I was saying the other girl, and what is her name from Girls Gone Chat? Chloe is a fucking drinks girl, and I'm just blanking her name, and I feel like a dick.
And she's awesome.
She's a drinks girl. She's with someone, so I can't say anything.
What do you mean?
I'm also with one.
What do you mean?
Yo, and, I'm gonna give a slightly shameless plug, but I was on their podcast, a few months ago, and we were talking about Asha Greyjoy. So head over to their podcast channel and check that out.
Did I disappear?
And by the way, AK, just want to
here.
No, you're still here. We see you, Sam.
Yeah.
What is House talking about?
Freezing. Sorry.
My internet?
But no.
Oh, my Bruce.
Just to give a word out, though, AK, because you said Drinks and Those Things that, is now, or formerly Drinks and Those
known as Drawbridge Media. Yes.
We're still Drinks and Those Things on iTunes and YouTube and podcast-wise.
Mm-hmm.
We're podcast Drinks and Those Things. That's if you want to listen, go back and.
And I follow you guys on Spotify as well. So yeah, you're still.
Yeah. Look, I didn't even know we were on Spotify. So
you are. I listen to you in the car.
Ta-da! Oh, I'm not gonna. Okay, funniest, and this is weird for me. I can't say funniest, but like one hidden gem in a Disney movie. I'm gonna ask you for that. It's a hard fucking question.
Territory.
It's a hard fucking question.
Yay.
Bring it. Bring that shit.
So, my kid Ramsey has been in love with WALL-E. I introduced him to it 3 weeks ago. WALL-E. We have watched it at least 100 times.
Okay.
In the last 3 weeks.
Very sad. Yes.
WALL-E is a great film, but there's a scene where WALL-E and Evie first meet, and Evie goes, "Directive." And WALL-E's like, and he fucking sucks in the trash, pops it out, and it crumbles, and he goes, "Ta-ya." It gets me every fucking time. Like, quite literally, I've seen this movie 100 times in 3 weeks. And that little
got me.
What is the dumb Disney? Actually, not even Disney. What is the dumb movie thing like that? Unknown, like you can't go with when will then be now, thing. You can't use that. Like something just nobody else fucking gets or might know, but just makes you pop every time. Where it's like, ta-da!
Okay, I can't answer that question yet, but what I will say, I'm gonna let the ladies go.
That's fine. Chat answer me before the ladies do.
The thing.
What's the question?
Hold on. The thing about WALL-E that gets me. He looks so much like Johnny Five.
Yes, and I love that aspect of it too.
Yes.
Johnny, what's the name
of
the
those
movie?
of you that are not old enough to remember, Johnny Five is the robot, the sentient robot from Short Circuit.
Short Circuit, thank you.
Yes.
Shit. I knew Johnny Five. I watched the movie a bunch.
Johnny Five is alive.
And I think that was they did that on purpose. They, made him look.
Absolutely.
Because you're gonna because when that movie came out in 2005. Let me see.
And their target audience was not children. Okay, they were grasping at the people like me and Benji who still had
nostalgia.
2008. So no, they were grasping at. That was right at 2008. So I would have been 20.
Like don't say no disassemble. Yep.
So right at the time where I should have had a 3 to 4 year old. Kind of thing. So I grew up knowing Johnny Five, or I remember seeing it, and now, hey, there's
Steve Guttenberg.
What's that? Oh,
Mahoney was in that from Police Academy.
Short Circuit, yeah. Steve Guttenberg was Police Academy, but I think he might have been.
I thought he was in the first one. I might be.
1986 movie. I'm more than positive you're right about that. I think that was Steve. No, it was an Indian dude. Oh no, it was Steve.
I'm sorry. You said
there was the Institute, but there was also Steve Guttenberg. I thought.
I will be right back.
Okay. What were you saying, Liv?
No, I was asking. You said Johnny Five, so I Google everything. I Googled Johnny Five, and it gave me Short Circuit too.
Yes, Short Circuit.
Short Circuit. 1988.
Yeah.
That's when I was born, so I won't remember.
That's around the same time the Police Academy movie started.
Those I did love.
I've seen Police Academy though, because my father is obsessed with them.
Kudos to your dad. Police Academy, like those first 3 movies were.
I love it. I grew up on that shit. It was so amazing.
I was the weirdest kid in elementary school because I could recite Disney, but I could also recite Police Academy, Godfather, and Scarface.
Yeah, see, Sam, that's why we vibe. That's why you my sister, man.
Okay, when I say many, do you know what that means or no? Like, am I the only one who like thinks of like what's his name, Sergeant Lassard?
No, you are not. That is
and he had this speech like many
Sergeant Lassard, and I can't remember his name, but the actual chief of police was like the foster dad on Punky Brewster.
Oh,
okay. I have a question
and that's a deep cut right there. 80s and early 90s. That was my shit.
I will never forget the scene at the podium that he had.
Oh my God! With the fucking hooker in the podium.
That was the first blowjob ever on air behind a closed podium.
Couldn't even move when that shit was done. And then when he walked away and he looked back, my whole ass stuck his head out and he was like, okay, I'm gonna just go back.
I have a question for you. Okay, because I need clarification. Steve Guttenberg, is he one of the dads in Three Men and a Little Baby?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. It was him, Tom
Selleck, and
somebody else. Was it Martin Short?
Woody Harrelson.
Yes.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, three dads and a baby or some shit like that.
3 men and a baby, Three Men and a Little Lady was the sequel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That was my favorite show. I used to watch it with my dad all the time.
Y'all tapping into my 80s and 90s nostalgia right now, man.
I love that stuff. Oh my God.
I fucking
Ted Danson.
Yes.
I'm in Cheers mode, so I'm getting a little confused. But you knew what I was talking about, Ricky.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. We got my
Kiki.
girl. My fucking Kiki is in chat.
Hey, Kiki.
I don't have your credentials, man. I need you to come on this panel right now. Search for my name in either Google Hangouts or on Facebook and hit me up real quick, Kiki. We need your inputs on this shits, man.
My other favorite
Cookie Monster is in chat. Alan Vanderson. Going down, son.
My other favorite
Alan
movie
is one of our OG homies from back in the day.
Hey, Alan.
Way back.
Yes, Alan has been with us from the very beginning, y'all. You know what? Alan has been hanging around with us so long that he probably remembers my first channel that I had. And let me tell y'all, for those of you that didn't know I had another channel, I was actually doing discussion videos, chapter by chapter, for the A Song of Ice and Fire series, and for some reason I got flagged on.
I remember.
Mind you, some of those streams were like 3 hours long, but the parts that were flagged were only about like 9 or 10 minutes long. And I talked to the publishing company. They said they were not the ones that even gave me the copyright strike.
So I have a question for all of you.
My channel get shut down on some shit that they didn't do. That's what I be saying. YouTube don't want us to be great sometimes, man.
Well, I have a question.
I think one time that you were cut off, I think, Sam, it was just one of the streams that were extra adult streams. I remember YouTube just stopped you in the middle of our conversation. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. They've been on that.
They just cut us off. Like,
we had one of the what stream? Oh no, it was the dog and it was the dog and Al Red Sox. They were covered in.
That was a stream. That was a good show. That was a good stream. Yeah. Ben-Hur. Or something.
We got flagged for a couple. Like literally one, Abby played like 20 seconds of a song and we got a fucking YouTube strike.
You got flagged for that shit. Yeah.
I have a question for all of you. Early 90s, late 80s. So these two movies are near and dear to my heart because I watched them with my dad growing up. But do you guys remember My Girl? And
Macaulay Culkin.
So sad.
Father of the
Bride. What was that little girl's name?
Yes,
Amy
I do.
Oh my god, I always get her name confused with the character from Princess Diaries because they both sound Greek to me. Oh my god,
Is her confused with Anne Hathaway?
No, the name and
the name of the character.
What
so
was
the actress is the actress from True Blood. It's oh my god, what is
somebody Google that shit?
I'm googling it.
Anna something.
I know you're not talking about Rogue.
I'm going Princess Diaries.
Yep,
she's also in V.
In V.
V.
Oh, which V?
Ooh,
which
pretty eyes.
The old school
Thermopolis. Mia Thermopolis was Anne Hathaway's character in.
Yeah, in the Princess Diaries.
Mia
Ricky Hunt has it. Anna Chlumsky. That's right.
Anna Chlumsky. She's in Veep with Julianne
Louis-Dreyfus.
Really? Yeah, she is.
Awesome.
But
wait, she's in what? With who?
Veep with Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh, yeah. Veep. I thought you said Veep. Okay.
Yeah. No, Kiki's correcting me. Yeah, I get Anna Paquin and Anna Chlumsky confused all the time.
I did not know she did anything after that. Yeah.
They were both young actors.
I gotta give shout outs when new people come in. Chris H, what's good?
Val,
hey, Chris.
Kiki, how you doing?
Yeah. Actually, Val was in here earlier.
Okay, cool.
Kiki, seriously, Kiki, hit me up, man. I want to get you on this panel with us.
So,
because if y'all have not watched any of Teflon's After Dark streams lately, Kiki be on that shit, and I fucking love her for it. I need that energy.
Always entertaining.
Yes, she is.
I just saw the
And Phil, I'm not sleepy. I'm just low on my drinks. I may have to get some refills on this stuff.
Phil, what you talking about? Look sleepy? I ain't seen your name pop up in the chat for like.
No, he says I look sleepy. I keep looking down because I keep getting messages and I keep googling stuff. But I'm low on my wine. I need to get some more wine.
Okay, I need you to go get a refill, Liv.
I'm gonna get a refill. I'm gonna be right back.
All right, please.
I finished my second bottle.
This is I only had one glass and one glass of San Pellegrino. I'm behind y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna need more.
I'm gonna need you to catch up, baby.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some stuff.
I just I'm going to bed.
Wait, hold on.
You're drunk.
Who's drunk?
Whoever said almost Jumanji time for who? Is that
mountain time?
Mountain time. It's 11:43.
Yeah, for JD time.
Where that's the JD? Time that California is into?
No. JD is at his brother's.
Oh, okay, fair enough then.
Yeah. JD already celebrated.
I was about to be sending him a message like, "Hey, fucker." But yeah, no.
I think if Ben sends a message, he might actually pop up.
You know what? Hey, that's word. Yo, Benji, send JD the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Control C. You mean a few seconds. Anyway, what are we talking about? Because my wife might be right. I might be a little drunk now.
Okay, it's New Year's, man. You allowed to be like that right now.
True. I've also been on vacation, and I've been going to bed at 3 a.m. every night when normally I'm in bed by midnight-ish.
That's called vacation.
It's called vacation, yeah. But when you have a 3-year-old who wakes up at 6 a.m.,
okay,
it's called being lazy. And
that could be hurtful. I understand.
And completely, she's never going to watch this. She doesn't even know who you are. Just being honest. I mean, I no offense. She does not give a shit about any of this. She thinks this is me talking to my imaginary internet friends.
Like, she's made cameos every now and then to say, hey, Ben, come do this shit right now.
Yeah. So it's one of those, like, she's like, oh, you're talking
you're right.
She literally knows my internet friends as
like, are you talking to your
and then everybody
again?
else is like, okay. So it takes
I will say, good sir, from the little bit that I've seen her in cameos, she seems like an awesome chick. So
Cameo, wait, are you talking on Facebook? Wait, you're talking on Facebook because Cameo has nothing to do with any, like, the actual site of Cameo. Like,
no. How the fuck did you even get there?
because there's a website, there's an app
I
called
know
Cameo.
there's a website about Cameo, but
So
I
you're saying the Cameo she's made. Sorry, my brain goes to fucking tech thing of
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So
It's
fair.
okay.
Thank you.
It's okay. Ben, you're fine. Because my brain now, when I hear OF, my brain goes to OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah, Sam really be on some fuck shit nowadays. Yeah. And I would play some stuff, but I actually don't want this stream to be deleted. I want to keep it up so everyone can see our Jumanji antics. So yeah, we ain't doing that.
So Sam, quick question. Since you went there, how many OFs do you follow?
Oh, none. It was not me. It was someone else's phone. I don't have the money to pay for that. I've been out of work.
Me either. It's pretty good year. It's pretty good year for me.
That's another good question, though. How do y'all feel about OnlyFans? Like, would you ever have an OnlyFans? Like Ben, I think you were in my comment thread on Facebook. There's a dude that has an OnlyFans site where he it might have been Luke. Maybe it wasn't you. It was Luke and Melissa, I think, where he has an OnlyFans for pictures of his feet. And this dude is making like $15,000 a month. A month, y'all. And I posted on Facebook, I was like, yo, maybe we might be in the wrong business. I might need to, update my portfolio. And, Melissa, Benji's older sister, she chimed in like, well, what exactly would be entailed with this? And then Luke chimed in also. And I was like, we maybe need to just have a group meeting about this so we can, confer over whose feet might be eligible to use.
Okay, hold on. You want to know how bad it's gotten lately? Listen, I was on TikTok. There is a girl.
Fucking TikTok. I still ain't got a damn TikTok, and I don't want one.
You just listen to TikTok, or you do TikTok?
No, I don't do TikTok. I don't have the energy to do TikTok.
That just seems extra as fuck. Yeah.
I love to dance, but I will look like a hot mess trying to do those dances.
It's not just dancing. Facts. It's like doing different things. I'm not saying like I wouldn't do it, but I people do that.
I mean, no, see, that's what I was saying, Liv. If the money is there, like the dude that's posting pictures of his feet, I got pretty feet.
I'm sorry, what? He does watch his feet?
I can go get a pedicure and shape that shit up. If y'all want some pictures of some feet, we can do this.
We're talking about money. We're talking about money and shit. Listen to this. So I was on TikTok, and there is a girl who is a sugar baby. Now, I would never be a sugar baby. She goes out with guys for money. She goes out with guys for money.
Okay. Anyway, sounds like an escort, but all right.
Kind of. But anyway, so she was talking about there is this app or website called 4Girls or something like that. I have to watch it again. Anyway, basically it is younger, attractive ladies answering questions. There is no interaction. There is no nothing. You're answering simple questions for dudes, and you're getting paid for it. I have considered it. I'm considering it right now because girl's been out of work since March, and girl needs some income. So I'm like,
is there like a prerequisite? You have to like be on camera, obviously.
No, you do not. You do not have to be on camera. It is literally just they send you, basically they're sending you DMs, and you're getting paid to answer them.
I might really have to go check into this OnlyFans shit.
The only time I actually did that, not did me myself, it's when I was doing, it's for my, like one of the things I wrote for school. I had to get participants, so they would answer my questions, but that was like that was for research. That was not for somebody, getting off on that stuff.
I mean, that's what I'm saying though. We might have a side business that is untapped in our.
We do talk a lot, so we might have a lot to say.
That's something. If all I got to do is post pictures of my foots, well pedicured and painted, I don't have a problem with that. I'm not losing anything from doing that.
All I have to do is answer DMs and get paid for
it. Right. You just want me to answer questions? Okay. I can do that.
Yeah. That's so simple.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I think I might actually have to give OnlyFans a good look-see. You know, because that if that is an untapped, resource, make some coins pool.
Wow,
I'm here for that.
My daughter opening up her Louis Vuitton. I'm gonna try and find the video. Hold on.
And send us links.
So
we're bored sometimes.
Yeah, Phil, you're right. People will pay for services that do not involve sex. Some folks just have random fetishes, like looking at feet or hands, and that's their thing.
That's not sexual for them.
I mean, it might be for them, but it isn't for you, though.
True. No,
exactly. Yeah. The website and or app that this girl was referring to is called My Girl Fund.
Hold on, Siren. You wait. Shit, that's the wrong thing. Siren, what are you talking about here? You say naked reading of Game of Thrones.
I mean, would you pay for it? That's the thing.
Also, define naked, because you could totally just be under a blanket and have like the top boobs showing, and dudes would pay for that.
Oh, dude, here. Okay, fine. As the dude who's been the horny fuck, I follow Twitch girls. I follow fucking streamers and all this.
Yeah, I love
that. They put on good content and everything like that. And now here's the thing: like, there's one chick, Amaranth, who legit. I can pull up Twitch right now. She's still on. She's doing 24-hour streams. She's sleeping. So when you get off here, follow Amaranth. Just because, hey, she's hot.
Anyway, hold on. What Phil just said right here is facts. Sex work is not always actual sex work.
Exactly.
That's facts.
So Amaranth is one of the top Twitch streamers. She is. You go on, there's 10,000 people that watch her streams every night. 5 to 10,000 people that will watch her stream. She does ASMR and all this. She has an OnlyFans. And it's all lewds. She has never once shown a fucking tit or pussy or anything.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's a market here.
She makes her money. No, she makes she makes the suggestive stuff of, hey, make my diamond tier and you can see uncovered. And it's like fucking tape over this. I've never paid for it. I don't pay for anything. I will find it illegally if I can. If I can't, okay, fine.
But there are several hundred other guys that will pay for it.
And
I'm not mad at her making coin like that.
Exactly.
The demand is there.
Work is work.
She can.
No shame in that, whatever it is.
Okay. So I'm on the website.
Yeah.
And this is and I'm now on the My Girl Fund, and I went to girls. And I went to frequently asked questions, and this is what it says. Looking to make some extra cash while flirting with guys online? You've come to the right place. Maybe you like it really naughty or just suggestively playful. The great thing about My Girl Fund is that you set up your own boundaries and you're in full control of your earning potential. Sounds too good to be true? Read on to learn more.
Alrighty.
I'm actually considering this.
And there's nothing wrong with
it. You should do studies on it, Sam. You should do studies
on it. Look,
the only thing I would tell you, Sam, is just to do the proper research to make sure that you're safe.
Exactly.
Because heaven forbid, seriously, if I get a freaking hangout message or a text message saying that some bullshit happened, I'm gonna have to break this damn curfew shit and come across the border, and that's just not gonna be good. Because I'm gonna go full motherfucking Beatrix Kill Bill on some bitches, that fuck with people that I consider family. That's all I'm saying.
And going back to the whole OnlyFans thing, sorry, I got sidetracked a bit with
go ahead.
Real life, but like as the dude who would buy into that, it's like I'm not going. For me personally, it's like I'm not going to buy into it because I have a budget and I have what I can spend money on, and I can spend money on that shit even if I really want to see your tits. Like Lindsay Pellis, I'm not gonna lie.
You got free tits at home.
You say that, but anyway.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, they're there. But at the same time, I'm the target audience. I'm the guy who's married, maybe not getting everything I want, and hey, I got some extra income. Here's the thing: I don't deal with the money in my relationship. My wife deals with all that, which I'm fine with because I don't want that fucking stress. She does that and she kills at it. And here's the thing, if I fucking spend $30-$40 on OnlyFans for 3 or 4 girls that I want to see their tits, it's like I'm gonna get the question of why are you spending money on this?
What's that line over there?
You know what? Honestly, as a married man, you should get those questions.
And I should. Yes, I should. And that's why I choose not to fucking do that. I can dig it. I can dig it. Hundreds of millions of free porn on the internet that I can use. And she doesn't care that I use those hundreds of millions. The porn isn't the issue. It's the spending the money for something that I can get
for some shit you can get for free. Yeah,
exactly. And that's really the key. And I'm fine with that, because I agree. I'm a cheap bastard. Hence why I'm drinking Wild Turkey 101, a cheap fucking bourbon, but it fucking works. It does the job that I need it to do. Yeah,
I feel you on that. See, I gotta go over to Kiki over here though. Damn it, Kiki! Seriously, you are one of the biggest fucking conundrums ever. Kiki over here talking about that one word for me. I'm not flirty and shy 101. However, if you motherfuckers have seen Kiki in After Dark chat, like I've seen Kiki in After Dark chat,
but Kiki says that she's
shy at all.
Kiki says that she's not shy in person.
We need to talk. We need to talk.
What the
fuck is this shit?
All right, so hang on. I have one counteraction to Kiki, vice versa. Christy Boldstones. Christy of Oldstone. Okay. She is the most active, kind of deviant in chat. When she's in chat, she's gonna push shit out there. But if she's on stream, she's like,
okay, but that's the thing. We know that about Chrissy because we've interacted with her on both levels.
Well, I understand, and I'm not trying to call Christy out. I love Christy.
Oh, for sure.
Go ahead, Sam.
Christy has one of the best damn voices in the game.
Yeah.
Right now. Okay, Sam, go ahead. Before I continue, go ahead.
Let JD in.
Oh, JD's.
Where the fuck is JD? Oh shit! Damn it! No. You know what happened? Because I have like the chat and the motherfucking
some buttons. That's okay.
My shit. I couldn't see JD on the second row. My bad.
New Year's.
Welcome to the fucking chat, my son, my brother from another mother, the dragon. JD is in this bitch. This is my motherfucker right here. If you ever want to talk about family, this is my son right here.
We don't want to talk about family. Yeah, we don't want to talk about family tonight. Okay.
Oh, good.
Apparently, some things have happened that I'm not privy to.
Happy New Year!
But Happy New Year! Damn it!
I'm close.
Right, motherfucker, like Casey just said, motherfucking Jumanji.
This is JD's Jumanji. It's JD's Jumanji.
If you wish to exit the game, you must defeat Jumanji and call out its name.
It's Mountain Time fucking New Year's.
Jumanji.
Hey, JD, let me be first say happy fucking New Year's, brother.
My friend,
Speak up. Wait. You're choppy right now. Say that again.
Beer.
Say her name again, JD. We missed it.
He's frozen.
Okay, yeah, you frozen, JD.
Nothing. Internet.
Yep.
Okay, we hear
JD,
you. Okay,
Happy New Year, brother.
Yep.
It's now your New Year right now.
Happy New Year, my love. You know, you are one in my heart always. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back. That's all right. The interwebs don't be wanting us to be great sometimes.
Right. So the OnlyFans thing is like, I don't fault any woman or dude. If you get your shit, get your shit. Do what you do, wear what you dig, fuck who you fuck. I don't care. If you can find people to buy your shit, fucking do it.
But
now here's the thing: do not shove it down my
good right here. Ricky sums it up really good right here. You know, some people feel more comfortable that way just because someone's flirty or out there on the internet or phone doesn't mean they're like that in person.
Exactly.
See, the only one little tiny counter I will give that, because of all of my interactions I have seen with Kiki. Kiki ain't that shy like that. I'm just saying. So I have been in After Dark streams several
but that's,
times.
I think that's the difference between
on the panel.
That's the difference in person when you meet somebody in person.
Yeah, I mean, like I will say some shit on. Actually, I don't, because I have my personality, my realm, but like I could easily say some shit and be like, meh, but at the same time, it's like I just don't feel right about it. But that's your personality. But go ahead, Liv. I'm sorry I cut you off.
I was just saying, like, of all the three, of the 4 people here, me included, I met AK and I met Benji, and they are what they are here.
Facts.
And I don't know how I am. I don't know how you remember me. I don't know if I am the way I am. I don't know. I can't see myself.
Absolutely.
But here's the. Sorry, Liv. I'm sorry if you're not done. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, there's nothing wrong with people being one way or the other, because, you know, there's that
animosity.
Yeah, something like
everybody got to be comfortable in their own skin.
And I guess it takes something for people to, at some point in their life, to be comfortable to be this way or that way. Like, I came from a very professional. I had to be always a professional, and YouTube is something for me to be just me, and I'm not always fucking professional. And I love it.
Yeah.
See, like, for me, like this is Benji. Like, you met me, you know.
Yeah, you're Benji here, and you're Benji like that somewhere else.
But
and AK
you met me in a chat room where it's text only. Like, you did not know me text only. I probably would come across differently. You know, like I'd probably be a bit hornier. Probably be a bit like, not the married guy, not the, you know, but like back in still days.
Everybody's horny, don't worry about it.
But back in the AOL chat room days and all that shit, you know, you'd find the guy who was like, hey, so what's your ASL and
right. Sex location.
What's ASL and measurements? You know, like, you get that from me. You know,
okay. Anonymity. Or here's Luke have always vibes.
Or one that fucking always. I don't know why it got responses. I have no idea. And I have 3 ladies on the screen right now, but a dude fucking messaged you with no profile picture, no nothing. This is back in the AOL chat days, and I go, hey, sugar tits, what's up? I would get actually a few responses. Like, yeah, like me being like trying to be the cocky fucking big cock in the walk, like the misogynistic fucking dude. I would actually get responses. I'm like, that's not actually who the fuck I am. You know, like I fucking hate that, but they got responses. You know, so
hold on. Okay, so for the chat, and Sam, this does exclude you for a second, but I want to know. I'm asking a question. So, you know, to Liv and Ben, because we 3 have all met in person.
Oh yeah.
So, what do you think of, you know, our personas that we give off online to how we were in person? Liv, I'm gonna start with you. You know, what was I the real deal? Was Ben the real deal?
You were the real deal.
Faking the fun?
Benji's the real deal. That's what I'm saying. The people that I met, whatever they are online, whatever smack talk, whatever they have, they bring it.
Okay.
And I like that about people. I like when they talk and they walk the walk, whatever the hell it is. This is my 2.5 glass. So
yeah, you're right.
I like the authenticity of it. Like, if somebody says this and they're like outgoing and I can talk all kinds of stuff with them, and I meet them in person, and they're like, you know, this shy mouse, like this is different. Like, I prefer people to be what they are when I meet them online, our friends, and then I know I can just continue the conversation in real life. Not be like somebody stuck in a corner, like, you know, oh my God, they're looking at me. Holy fuck, I have to talk to them now. This is kind of like strange. That would be I've never met anybody like that.
Liv's gonna hate me.
Are you like that, Sam? That's why the tequila comes in. For you, Sam.
I am and I told AK this because when I was supposed to come to Nashville, I told her I'm going to be stuck to you like glue because I am
this close to getting there. The airlines fucked her over though.
I am the opposite. I am the opposite. So when I meet people for the first time in person, you guys know me. I'm fun loving. I'm free. I'm flirty. I say whatever the hell I want. I don't care. When I meet people in person, I get super duper awkward and shy. Like, I'm just like,
then don't worry. People like us will like, hey Sam, we'll just continue the conversation with you. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with her? I'm like, I talked to you like literally 10 minutes ago on Hangouts. Like, girl, just talk to me.
But that's the thing. After about like 20 minutes, I'll start to warm up and I'll feel more comfortable, but it takes me a minute and I get super shy. Even with people I know and I've known for a long time, if I haven't seen them in a really long time, I get like that because I don't know what to talk to them about. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's crossing the line for them and what's not crossing the line. So I start getting in my own head. That's my anxiety, though.
That's okay.
Sam, I totally get it. Like, I'm actually
I'm
actually kind of the same way because AK and Liv both know me from meeting me at the cons, but also with meeting me with Luke and Abby and all them. Luke is one. I've been out to the bar with Luke, both as adults. I've been married and all that. And Luke's like just fucking straight up, hey, so are you single and this and that? Like, and it's not like in a bad way. Like, he's not trying to hit on him, but like trying just to have a conversation.
Have a conversation.
Ask weird questions and all. That's how him and my older brother Matt both are. I'm more reserved. I'm more I will hold back. Now, if me and you met,
more like a host to whoever you are, not to either offend them, not to scare them. It's like a dance. You kind of like talk with the person. Like for me, I'm like a mirror. If somebody's shy, I'm not gonna like, okay, I'm not gonna scare them. I'm just gonna be kind of like timid, not timid, like like I'm gonna be nice. If they're like freaked out, I'm gonna just be nice. And then if they're like all kinds of crazy, they're like, hey, hello, that's the fun stuff. But I think it's about finding that boundary between freaking people out, like scaring them by being too forward with either jokes or either just any kind of conversation. I think.
And here's the thing, like Liv or not Liv, sorry, Sam. When I meet you in person, I'm giving you a fucking hug. I'm a hugger. It's gonna happen.
We're huggers.
We huggers like that.
We huggers.
Now here's the thing. Say I meet you in person at the Broken Beaver. Like, I don't know if anybody saw Kev's Instagram thing. He replayed the Joe tribute thing. That was all of us there. And literally, that was the first time I met several people from the fandom. And I hugged them all. I was like, okay, cool. I'm not jumping into deep conversations like we've had or anything like that. But I'm going to get up on stage and I'm going to sing fucking karaoke.
And you did.
Matter of fact, I have some fucking karaoke recordings from Lauren. If y'all know Lauren Cullen from Lauren's Corner up there.
Our birthday was yesterday.
Baby girl got pipes.
Yes,
I just am ridiculously late in posting all of my con shit.
But it's one of those, like, I'll get up and I'm making an embarrassment of myself. But then if I got off stage and like you were saying,
embarrassment if you were
embarrassment where? I thought that shit
I'm not like I would feel not an embarrassment. I would feel like I'm making an embarrassment myself. But then people say, oh, you're doing good. Anyway, like I feel like I'm doing shit. But I would get off stage and see you sitting at the table and I come up like, hey, how you doing? Okay, so any luck on the boyfriend front? Like that would be the awkwardness I would have.
See, that's conversation to most people.
Yeah, but I'm saying this, like I'm not.
Sam, you're muted. We can't hear you.
No, she's not. She's just like slack jawed.
But that's the thing. Like for example, for let's say you, Benji, I think you and AK we met for the first time during what was it, the Ice and Fire Con.
Yes.
And I felt like but obviously I already knew you.
We were already family.
If I actually connect with people on just friends level, to me it's like it's just a continuation of a conversation. To me, there's nothing like
exactly
picking up. And when you were singing during that time on the stage, it was first of all, it was great. but second, it was a lot of fun, and it felt like family time, like chosen family, and it wasn't awkward. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, it's the person I'm seeing for the first time since ever. No, there's nothing like that. It's just continuation, but it's just there's no screen. There's no thing.
Right. Exactly. Right. And like for friends like that, I'm fine with. But like if say at the same moment I came off stage and I had no idea who Sam was, or like I was at that bar and I had no idea really who Sam was, apart from maybe she's been in chat or this and that, it would be that awkward of, hey, okay, Sam, hey, I know you said this and this, and maybe try to like bridge the gap a bit, but I'm also one until I have, but that was also me having 3 or 4 drinks in me. When I have no drinks in me, I am very like, I will wait.
He is very reserved.
I will come and wait to talk to me, because I've been made fun of so much in my life. Like when I was young and everything, I was the kicking post. I was the fucking dude who got made fun of. And I'm not using that as I'm not looking for the Oz. Thank you, LMR, but I'm not looking for that.
It's like, what do I have to beat up?
Same, Benji. You speak my language right now.
So I have to be reserved of who I approach, like soberly. Drunkenly, I don't give a shit. Like right now, I don't give a fuck. I'll say anything.
Like his venture running into the woods.
Yeah, exactly. It happened. But soberly, I'm like, I'm gonna be reserved because I don't want to be made fun of, or I don't want to have that reliving aspect of 8th grade year of getting my ass kicked in the bathroom while we're getting changed, kind of thing. So I hold back a lot because I try, I want to be protected, but at the same time, I want to meet new people. I love meeting new people. That's why I hate my alcoholism. I'm not an alcoholic, but my alcoholism, tends to make me more, like even earlier tonight, AK was like, hey, do you want to jump on this stream? I'm like, I do, but I'm legit joining streams with friends that they weren't doing YouTube stuff, just like hangouts and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Guys from the bars that I'm all friends with, and I'm like, I don't know if I can, because I don't know if I get sucked in. If I get sucked in, I'm not going to join, kind of thing, because I haven't seen these guys in forever. I've seen you guys, I love you, and I know you'll be around. Those guys, they don't do the nerd stuff. They don't do the streaming stuff. They go to the bar. They're ones, because our bars are still open. They're still going. They're still going. But tonight was a weird night. The bars are closed, and
that is weird.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay,
we can hear you now.
So,
go ahead,
I had some issues with the AirPods. They died on me. So Ben brought up the how's the boyfriend thing and joking. Now here's the kicker. So there's this guy, I think he's cute. He hangs out with my dad's group of friends, whatever. He's closer to my age. He's 42, so he's 10 years older than me, whatever. I thought he was cute. Someone told him I thought he was cute. He asked for my number. Dude is silent. I don't know what to say. I got super awkward and basically just said, well, fuck it. If he's not going to talk, I'm not going to talk either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's
games are ridiculous. If he's playing a game, don't play his game.
No, I don't think he's playing a game. I think he's genuinely a shy person. He doesn't talk very much.
You're younger than him, so he didn't really know how to approach it.
I don't know.
I guarantee you that's what it was.
I think there's a difference between being shy and being kind of like knowing what you want, like being shy. If you know what you're going for, there's no such a thing as shy. Your shyness kind of should go away.
I think it was also the fact that he knows my dad and he knew my dad first. And even though my dad said he was totally okay with it,
you're still his friend's little girl.
Yeah.
And so you're saying he said hi, like sent a message of hi. You said hi back and nothing back, correct?
No. There was messages back and forth, but after a while, it just got super awkward, and he just kind of stopped talking. And I'm like, whatever.
I understand that.
See, and
sometimes it works out that way.
Maybe there just wasn't the vibe.
The vibe wasn't there, so it ain't nothing.
Apparently, I'm being told he really likes me. It's like
he didn't want to creepy.
You gotta think. I think
older men can be in their feelings like that sometimes.
he's apparently shy, and apparently he's.
Are you okay with that though? If they're so extra shy, are you willing to always be the one who initiates?
Like, can you bring? You gotta
think in future terms. Like, I mean, if you're fine with that, if you're the person who goes for it, then fine. But if you're like, if you need some balance, if you're gonna have to be like, hey, every fucking time, then
I'm okay with it if I get a response back. But if I'm talking to myself, I might as well just,
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel you.
Or you're putting out a paragraph of text and you're getting back, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God. Fucking hate
like, I'm not a fucking psychic. Just talk to me.
I think from my understanding of this situation, it's more so that he's concerned that, God forbid, he says something that would offend me, which is really hard to do if you guys all know.
I guess you really know you. And it's let him know who you are.
He's with your dad, so like I'm guessing. Well, I would say bar buddies, but like for my aspect, age range wise, I have bar buddies who are 49, 50 years old that have 30-year-old daughters. If I were single, I'd be like, hey, okay, maybe, here we go. But I don't want to say something that's going to get your dad fucking pissed at me. Like, say,
right.
I don't want to cross the line.
I think the thing is, too, that a lot of my dad's friends don't realize that my dad is a single dad, but my dad is also, I guess he can come off as overprotective, but my dad has never had an issue with anyone we've dated. He's always made it very clear that you make the decisions that you think are right for you. I'm never going to tell you who you should or shouldn't date. But if you get hurt, physically hurt, or something bad happens to you, then I
might have to throw hands.
Yeah.
Exactly. Look, I don't have any male friends in that realm, but I do have a female friend who's literally one of my best friends in the world. Her daughter just turned like 22. And that's a 14-year age difference. Probably would never happen, but she's a gorgeous girl and all that. And I'm like, you know what? I could try, again, hypothetically, never would, just being a good guy, but hypothetically, I could try and be like, and I know her mom, who's my best friend or one of my best friends, she'd be like, okay, I will kill you. I will cut off your fucking nuts and do all this. But go for it. Go for it and shoot your shot, kind of thing. And I get the feeling like just from knowing you, like your dad would probably do the same thing. Shoot your shot. If you fuck it up.
But
if she say you cool, then but if you fuck up, I'm coming for your throat.
Then put it this way. Me and my dad are really close. I openly told my dad I thought he was cute.
Yeah.
I was like, he's a cute guy, whatever. It's the first time I've ever said anything about anyone that's hung out with my dad.
So your dad's probably the one that told him.
He was in front of me.
See? That sounds completely accurate to how the story should go.
The dude is probably like, it's either, again, he didn't feel the vibe, which you already said that has been debunked, or he's like,
I don't know. This is just hearsay, actually.
Yeah. Or it's like, he's not, I don't want to say man enough. That's a bad term because it's that shyness factor. It's that beta factor. And again, not a bad term. It's he's waiting for you because he doesn't want to shoot a shot without knowledge of, acceptance. So like, that would be my guess of it is he's like, I want to do it. I want to ask her out. I want to do whatever. But at the same time, I don't want to be rejected because he might have had that rejection before.
Well, I basically put out there, I was like, we should grab coffee sometime when all these people aren't around us, because every time we go out, it's always my dad, his friends, their wives, whatever.
Yeah.
So I said to him in a text, I was like, we should go grab a coffee one day, whatever. Like he joked about it. He was like, oh, I'm used to them, whatever, like laughed it off. And I'm like, either he's not interested, which is totally cool.
Yeah, that's just how you guys handle shit.
Or he's like not understanding what I'm saying to him.
I guess I wouldn't if I were you, I wouldn't give up right away. I would if you are feeling it, just go, be yourself. If you are outgoing, just tell him, hey, I would cute. Let's have that fucking coffee while it's still fucking hot, dude.
I would say like send it to him without everyone around. Like, send a message
Yeah.
to him of being like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I would like to get coffee with you. If you don't, cool. You know, no hard feelings, not anything. But wouldn't mind seeing if there's something here." You know,
and I think there's nothing wrong with saying like it's not like wait, I'm gonna wait for him. Like this is 2021 apparently, right? So if you are interested, say it you're interested. And then like maybe he's hard of hearing. Say it again, and then just be like, okay, dude, that's it. You know, act or go.
You do have to,
and guys are hard of hearing and hard to touch. Hell, I had one girl. I had one woman, I was at the bar, completely married and everything. She's literally rubbing my shoulder. She's like, oh, doing the obvious signs. And I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. Are you going to have to show with this car tomorrow? Oh, fuck, that sucks, And I'm like, and I think about like the next day, I'm like, I could have had that. I mean, don't need it, don't want it. But it's like, I could have.
She was making it known, right?
She was making
your mindset is already.
Spell it out in capitals.
And most guys.
That's the thing with me.
Yes, Sam.
That's the thing with me. In person, I think it's because there's all these people I know around me. I get very reserved and I'm very shy. But over text message, I'm just like, okay, like what I'm like how I am with you
want
guys.
to sing and where? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So let me get to Siren's question here, and get back to the original question.
Yes.
One is Tony really like he is online? Yes, absolutely. He, like I say, I'm a real one. Benji's a real one. Liv is a real one. Yes, Tone is exactly.
Oh, definitely. He is just as definitely.
None of us really know how to fake the funk.
Yeah.
I saw
that's just what we do.
I've never seen Tone in person, but I saw him on Phil's live stream from the con when Tone did not know he was being streamed. And Tone seems like the exact same person.
He absolutely is. He is 100% genuine, just like Liv and Benji. And I will say the same for all of Drawbridge Media. They are exactly who they say they are.
Luke's kind of fake.
Shut the fuck up,
Ben. He's obligated to say that, okay?
Benji said that shit to keep a damn straight face.
I'm the oddball.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm the oddball here. I'm the one that on stream I could have the dirtiest, nastiest conversation with TGC.
That's the thing. We bring out the best in people. When we meet as a group, you're gonna be as dirty as you are on screen with us.
Sorry, Sam, you'll get this reference. And everyone will get the reference, but wrestling terms. You meet Stone Cold Steve Austin in person. You're going to meet Stone Cold. You're going to meet Steve Austin. He's going to be, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You meet him on TV. He's turned up to 11.
Yep.
And that's that's the show. That's all of our online personas. We're turned up to 11 of, we're going to be we want to be entertaining. We want to, put out the worst of the worst and the best of the best.
I think also, and AK can probably vouch for this because she was there. I think it also has to do with the way I was brought into the community. I was baptized by fire by JD and Kraken. Okay, you do not get away with being shy on that stream.
Dude, I came in on Quiplash. I came in on fucking.
He came in on fucking Johnny's Quiplash. Okay, you know how the fuck we be cutting up with him.
I started in this community under Quiplash, where it was like you have to be dirty. It's Cards Against Humanity, and you have to win. And when I hear I have to win, I'm gonna be fucking.
I was brought back very professional. I was brought back professional in the book clubs. I'm like, oh fuck.
Now, see, here's the funny thing about me and Ben. Me and Ben were talking and vibing in the chat before we really even realized who each other were. Like I knew him initially as Ben Hogan.
Yep.
That was his name in the chat. And we will always vibe, always chat and cut up with each other. And then all of a sudden, here comes Drinks and No Things. I'm like, and it took me a minute. I was like, who? I fucking know you, you asshole. Why the fuck you change your name?
Who else did that?
We've been on and popping since then.
Someone else did. Oh, Fandom did that to us.
Fandom. He was
forever
BBM. He was BBM.
No, before BBM.
I know. Before he was something else before BBM.
Johnny found him on freaking Omegle and brought him into the fandom.
And the thing, Johnny found us on Twitch. We started on Twitch, honestly, and then we jumped over to YouTube. And now here's the thing. Twitch is actually better than YouTube. Sorry, we're on YouTube
Twitch
right now.
is getting better than YouTube nowadays.
It's better than YouTube. I spend more time on Twitch than I do on YouTube.
Wow.
Because YouTube's fucking algorithms fucking suck. I get the same fucking 10 recommended videos every fucking time. And I'm sorry, I'm going to use this platform right now.
No, you're right. You're right. Speak on that shit.
No, I'm getting the same goddamn fucking, and this is a fuck you to YouTube. Sorry. Fuck you, YouTube. I'm getting the same recommendations, and I'm like, I've seen this video, or I don't want to see this fucking video of how to become a spy, of this and this. I love the channel that they're promoting, but at the same time, fuck you. Let me see something new. But when I hit the refresh button, I get the same goddamn 10 to 12 options. And it's like, motherfucker.
I was mistaken.
Sorry, anyway.
Well, I was mistaken earlier, and Ben will appreciate this. I did buy myself a Christmas gift.
What is that?
It's the new Vaperesso.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Mine is.
I made
Sam getting bougie with the vaping and shit.
No, the other one was bougie. This one's simple. I needed something a little bit easier to hold.
It looks bougie to me. You know, I don't use those devices, so
it's a good size. I don't know the brand name. But I can.
Okay, but also, actually, again, I'm sorry, I forgot to get back to the original question. Benji and Liv answered.
All right.
Yes, you know, again, Siren, Tone is exactly who you see on screen. Yes, Liv is exactly who you see on screen, and she also
huggable.
She also gives awesome fucking hugs. So when you see her, give her a hug.
I'll ask first. I don't just don't
just try to come up and grope my girl, okay? Because they come out the woodwork when you think I'm not looking, and I will have to put an elbow to your fucking head.
Okay, let me say this as a guy: if you want the greatest booby hug in the world, fucking hug LMR.
Booby hug? Oh my god, you know that?
Yes,
I already know that.
I didn't know that.
The booby hug. No, what I'm saying, the booby hug from a guy's perspective, because I remember every boob that I have ever touched and that has ever touched me.
Oh my god!
I know this.
Look at
Liv will pull you in, like it's not even like I'm pulling her in. She will pull you in, and it's like there they are.
That's what I'm saying. See, and I know how that sounds, ladies.
I'm afraid.
I know it sounds bad, and it's not me.
Listen, Benji, stop talking before you turn them off. I know how that sounds, but what Ben means is you really just have that warmth in an awesome hug, and. That's all it is. It's not just because he's trying to be pervy and feel your boobs. That's not it at all. You're just really a great hugger.
Well, I don't know how to hug without them. It's like they're like right there.
I feel you, Liv. I feel you.
I mean, it's a little bit of the pervy thing. I'm not gonna lie. It is, but you're not the only one.
That's not the only thought.
That's not the only thing. It's when you get hugged by Liv, you are getting fucking hugged.
Motherfucking Ion talking about the boob collector.
Listen. Dude. I will tell you this, and AK.
Well, thank you, Benji. That's a compliment.
AK, how many times have I told you? AK, I think. Okay, now more people have seen more of me, but for years, AK and probably maybe a handful of other people had seen a full body picture of me and nobody else. And I am still to this day terrified to go to con because I don't think people realize I'm 5 foot nothing. I have
she's 5 foot nothing. She is
that's
a
so
tiny,
cute. 5 foot nothing.
short lady.
I
But
have very, very, very
she's
large
well endowed in the upper regions.
and the lower region.
Is what she's saying. Okay. See, Sam is that anomaly that Eddie Murphy was talking about in Raw when he did the Rocky joke. Sam is Italian, so she happens to be a white woman that doesn't fit all of the quote unquote standard white woman traits.
Yep.
If you know what I'm saying.
I've got an ass and I've got boobs. I'm sorry, and I'm short.
And the thing with the thing right now, like I have been stress eating, so it's like just like we're doomed to.
Look, Liv. I'm just saying, and Tony would tell you this too. You stress eating is absolutely nothing to do with your figure because it's fucking nice.
I'm fine with what I am. It's fine. It's just like it's like, dang, I still fit what I had before, so it's fine. They're kind of stretchy, so that's okay.
I'm just saying, if you are worried about it in any way, shape, or form, don't worry.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
But so first of all, let me clarify a bit. Liv, you're fucking gorgeous. I love you. I've met you on 3 occasions now, and
I'm sorry, what?
On three occasions.
3. 1, 2,
3.
3. Yes.
Wait.
Joe.
We have another comment. Oh, there she is.
Oh,
there she is. Welcome to the panel, my lady.
Yeah.
And Mandrill done jumped in the motherfucking chat. What's going on?
Hey, Mandrill.
Hello.
Let's get it. Kiki, you done came in on the right time. We talking about hugs and boobs.
What?
And so, yeah, hugs and boobs. Yeah. What I was saying to Liv is she's always been super friendly and everything. When I got the hug, though, but as a straight male dude who has the mindset of a 12-year-old, I get that hug, and it's like, there's some nice boobs.
There's some nice cushion right there.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lie.
Liv, please
do not
be offended. We are complimenting you.
I am definitely not offended. I'm just I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sorry. Oh, not sorry.
No, you don't want to apologize for a damn thing.
Never be sorry about that.
Not at all.
Never be sorry. Okay. It's just something that registers in the straight male's mind of, hey, here we go. Hell, there's been plenty of times where there's a girl who literally, the chick I talked about before, Mindy, who's one of my best friends. She came up, stood next to me at the bar. Her boobs are pressing against my arm, just leaning over, trying to see what I'm doing. And I'm like, in my head, I register that.
Right. Your brain automatically goes to that. And I know what you're saying, Benji, because I like the same thing too.
Exactly.
Benji,
so I get it.
You're not the only one. Because I'm pretty sure, and I've said this numerous times, and JD has confirmed, I am pretty damn sure that Kraken and JD only had me on so many streams because I have boobs.
At least they were honest with you about it.
At least at the start. That's the thing. Like, I would do the same exact thing.
Then they were stuck with me forever.
I would do.
That's not a bad thing, though. You say it like it's a bad thing. It's not.
Here's the thing, though, and yeah, I'll call this out as a YouTuber or a streamer or whatever. Tits get views. So if I can have somebody on that has a great chest, great fucking eye candy to bring people on the thumbnail or on the Twitch wise of saying, oh, this person's on right now, great, but they're bringing in views, and then you have content, and you have content. You have insight. And that's the difference.
Ladies like content.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. Regardless of how society, or I'll even say specifically how American society tries to portray itself, sex always sells.
That's because there's a YouTuber that Teflon hates. There's a YouTuber that Teflon fucking hates. I won't say even on this stream. Redheaded, big tits. Everybody knows who I'm talking about.
I already know who you're talking
about. She has thousands of views every stream because she has Game of Thrones theories, quote unquote. Her theories aren't that fucking great. They're not that fucking solid. But you know what? She's got some tits that fucking poke out, and it's like, maybe that might pop
up. She was better doing everything that she started out doing. But
I didn't even know her by that.
Wait, Ben, so
Well,
what?
hold on. Wait. No. Before we even move on, no.
Yeah,
Kiki,
sorry.
Please say what's good to the folks, my lady. I thank you for coming on my channel. First time Kiki has been on my channel.
First time here with everybody, I think.
I think I've had Kiki on a stream.
On stream, but not on my channel.
But I
Not
have
on
it, so everybody shut the fuck up. And Kiki, go ahead.
Kiki.
No, I've never been on any one of y'all's streams. So
no, you have not. No, Kiki.
No, I have not.
Kinky.
Yeah, I'm usually just on Teflon. I don't know. Everything. I'm just I work. I work. It's the holiday season, so I'm like work. And I was supposed to be taking a break. But I'm like, well.
Look, well, see, the business that you run, how you run it. I mean, you're like the CEO. So
I have three. I'm on my third business.
Yeah,
I already have two.
So I'm gonna ask if
y'all did not know Kiki is a fucking entrepreneur. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask without giving too much information away. What lines of work do you deal with? Like,
educate the folks.
I have 3 e-commerce shops. Well, I just started one last Sunday, Monday, one or the other. I don't know, all the days go blur. Okay, my first shop that I started a year and a half ago, it's bath and body shit. So I do bath bombs, soaps, hair stuff,
that's
men's stuff, women's
like
stuff
right now,
skincare stuff, candles, all that. That's why I started out first.
Okay.
Then in November, the beginning of November, I started a new shop. Which is a home decor and apparel. It's clothing and home decor. So I have like pillows, shower curtains. This is stuff that all the stuff that I have, I design. So I have to design the stuff first, and then I have a manufacturer that actually prints it out. And
do you have a website?
And they ship it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have website. Yeah, they're all e-commerce. It's not a brick and mortar.
AK, I'm gonna hijack your stream on this one.
Wow.
Send us the link to find the website and put it on the stream.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. I just got a new house. I have no fucking idea how to decorate it. Me and my wife are suck at it.
Hold the phone. My lady Kiki, you are a moderator.
Shit!
If you would put that link in.
I'm a moderator.
Yes, indeed.
Fucking chat. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize. I apologize.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, fucking promote it. Yeah.
And then my third business. Third business is
we're
jewelry.
all here trying to build something to make money off of.
See, and here again is the thing where I said that the folks that I have met in person in our lovely fandom, where we all met up, they are real ones. We're always here to help support each other. So I know Liv, has a little side business as well. So Liv, I'm pretty sure you're already a moderator on my chat. Post
I am
there, please.
Well, I don't know what to post because I do jewelry and I have a book. And
again, her jewelry is awesome. If y'all have watched my previous streams, I've had those dire wolf earrings bling blinging in my ear. Her work is. Go check that shit out. And Kiki, yes, again, you are a moderator on my channel, so please post your link, ma. Let's get you some business.
Yeah, and I mean, COVID has been bad and good for me because with COVID, that's how I got popular. And then I was in the Wall Street Journal in June, and I was on their podcast.
Nice. Yeah.
Hold on. See
what?
That's fucking awesome.
Nonchalantly, I was Wall Street Journal
dropping names like that.
No, that is a big fucking deal.
Yes,
I thought it was, but I was like, I tell people that.
No, Wall Street. That's literally like the most centralist of fucking news thing.
If you're paying attention to the stock markets and the super money shit that's going on in the US, you want to know everything in the Wall Street Journal. Post that damn right fucking now.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, they contacted me.
If there are moderators who are not drunk in here, please post our shit.
Hold on.
Are you sober, moderator? Are you sober?
No. I mean, like, who are not on the panel but are still not drunk.
Don't ever try to downplay yourself on my channel, Kiki, because I know you good.
I have
so really quick, before we get into the business side of it, let's get to know Kiki a bit. Kiki, where are you from? If you don't mind saying.
Originally, I'm from Michigan, from Detroit.
Where do you live? Nice.
I live in Texas.
Texas. Okay.
Yeah, the Dallas area.
I have a question for Kiki. Do you
ship
internationally?
That's right.
My home decor and apparel shop, I ship worldwide. My Bath and Beauty, I cannot.
No, you cannot.
European.
Wait, you're what?
Bullshit.
I just missed.
My home decor, I ship internationally. I sell all over the world. And my jewelry shop will be all over the world.
Okay. What's the other one that you can't?
The Bath and Beauty, I cannot sell internationally. No.
Yeah, it's the legalities between like what you guys can have
what you can claim and what you can't.
No, what you guys
have. The ingredients.
You guys have the food and drug, so each country has its own.
Yeah.
So.
Sam's right. Yep.
Okay.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Y'all see what Siren's saying right here?
What?
Post your fucking website, bitch.
Oh, well,
we trying to get
okay, well, I gotta get on my cell phone, y'all.
Is an easy
I'm working my technology.
Please do. We trying to promote you, man.
Okay. Wait a minute.
You know what? See, that's the thing. That's the thing with Kiki. That for those of y'all that are meeting her for the first time right now, okay?
Right back.
I've already been on a panel with this chick on Teflon's channel. Kiki be trying to downplay how awesome she is. Okay, I'm not going to do that on my channel. Okay,
my awesomeness is I'm just like, hey, I'm all right.
No, see, that's what I'm saying though. No, it ain't you just all right. Okay.
Oh wait, I have another announcement. Wait.
AK.
I have another announcement. Next month, I'm on the cover and the feature in this magazine called Impact.
And this is talking about I'm just all right. Y'all see
it comes out January 4th. So,
you ain't just all right. You ain't just all right, Kiki. You got going on. Post your fucking links. Let's get you some business, man. Yes, Sam.
I'm about to give every male in the chat a heart attack because I need to get up and have a potty break.
Hey, go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna enjoy that shit too. Go ahead.
Take the camera with you.
Do it like a slow motion.
Feel free to move as slow as you want to.
Take the camera with you. No.
See, responses like that.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help myself.
Chat. Do not let Kiki fool you. Okay? Kiki is with the shits, all right?
I'm so mild-mannered. I'm so sweet. I'm so mild-mannered. I'm just like,
mild-mannered my ass.
I am. I'm so innocent. My cat is trying to get in my room. My cat is at the door,
it's still awake.
My cat.
I'm so glad mine is asleep.
My cat is at my door, talking about, here's Johnny. Here's Johnny. Are you gonna let me in, bitch, or what?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
See, Siren though. See, Siren been in them after dark chats with me and Kiki on the motherfucking panel. I'm trying to front on us, man. Don't do that. You got people in here that know you. Damn it!
I'm just playing ordinary Keisha. My boyfriend says. He thank God my boyfriend doesn't watch live streams. He don't know anything about YouTube because I would be in so much trouble.
There is Kiki's link, folks.
There's the link.
Go
okay, I'm posting the other one. Yeah, because
get that going down. Yes, please post all of the links, Kiki. Kiki's got some good stuff. You don't know me. Okay, I'm not gonna endorse anybody if I don't think their work is worth it. Okay, just like I promote LMR, just like I promote Drawbridge Media. Okay, y'all come out to these folks and see what they got going on. You know,
and I will hook you up. Like I have coupon codes, I have discounts. If you send me a message on my either one of my stores on my Etsy site, I'll hook you up. Like I'll be like, okay, sure, because I'm always. I don't care. I mean, I make good money, so I'm just like, sure, okay, yeah. But I appreciate it though because I'm always trying to get myself.
I got a brand new house. I need fucking shelves.
Oh, shelves.
But seriously, like Kiki, like if you've watched any of my past streams, I always try to shout people out. Like Liv is one of those folks. You know, Benji is one of those folks. Sam Rixian is one of those folks. Airtouch, my two favorite like fan artists in the game.
Oh, they're gorgeous stuff. Both
I freaking love them. They do awesome work. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I got a damn Sam Rixian print right here.
I was legit wearing a Sam Rixian shirt last night.
I do have her shirt.
Look at
what kind did you get?
Show it.
I got the Night's Watch shirt.
Wait. I gotta turn off. I got a
Dire Wolf one.
Nice. That's probably the best one. The Dire Wolf and the lady one. I forget who she is.
The only thing I would prefer, like if they had like like a more of a cut thing, but it's a very nice fabric.
Right here. Look at this right here.
Very nice.
All right.
Oh wow.
Nice.
This I believe is Sanri's print of the damn it, what the hell is it? The Bloodstone Emperor.
Yeah, Bloodstone.
Right here. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's freaking sweet. And she actually autographed this for me. Because I had the fortunate chance to meet her at Ice and Fire Con, and she is awesome.
Yeah,
a very good hugger as well.
Who they are.
Humble brag on mine. Sanri has like I hung out 4th of July with Sanri at Luke's house.
Yes,
like she's come and
I was extremely jealous.
Dude, yeah, and that was
I'm not afraid to admit that because I want to go hang out with Melissa and Benji and Luke.
It's only an 8-hour drive to AK. You can come see us anytime. Liv knows it's 4 hours and we make it a good fucking time. Even at a funeral, we make it a good time.
You all know I don't drive though, so that's a wash for me. Yes, Sam.
Can you please blow this up?
See, that is the same motherfucking chain that I have. I have earrings to match that. Y'all. Lit. That is living my Rhapsody's work right there. Okay.
So now here's the thing about that chain or a chain like that. I gotta make a call out here. Liv messaged me of, hey, what would your wife like? A dire wolf or a dragon, or a dragon. I didn't get it. I have a feeling she gave it to Abby or Luke.
She gave it to Abby.
I did.
Yeah.
Beforehand, and I never received it.
Oh,
to give to.
I'm sorry, you never got your gift for your wife from me.
I know, no, I never did, and that's fine. I'm just calling it out because
that's okay. Now you know.
But that was during the Ice and Fire, so we were like shit faced.
Yeah,
hold on, y'all.
I just know
that was the weekend of really awesome tacos.
Yes,
I remember that.
Literally, like, I got both of them. She's like, I got both. I got the dragon and the wolf. And I'm like,
who said that?
Abby.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you guys. Just have her pick it.
And I'm like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm like, and I'm trying to be a dick. I'm like,
Banjay, wait. I think Santavia is going to bed. Good night, my love.
Happy New Year.
It's been a
happy 2021.
You over this past year, Santavia, and I wish you all of the goodness for 2020.
Santi, cheers. Love you.
Absolutely. Drink to Santi.
We'll see you soon.
I don't have any more drink, but here's some Diet Coke.
You don't need any more.
I'm done drinking. You know,
I am serious, Benji. Just have her pick which one she wants because I have stuff for it because the con never happened. So I have all kinds of shit for stuff.
I couldn't make up my mind.
But no, it was just kind of funny because you mentioned me that, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm getting calm. I'll bring home my wife.
The gifts were given.
I didn't get anything. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't get. I I do not get offended by that. But then, like a couple years later,
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, I have the dragon and the wolf from Live. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to get the wolf.
So
Now I know.
Wait,
So just I
can
know
I
to
make
make
a
an extra
request?
wolf.
Can I make a request?
Yes.
I have the wolves.
You need the dragon.
Have the dragons.
Yes.
so I couldn't
wolf
make up my mind. So I
dragon.
have a wolf necklace and dragon earrings.
I am like half drunk. Please text me that shit when you're all sober. I have stuff to make it.
Liv, I will never bring it up again. I just wanted to make it known to the YouTubeverse and that Abby stole my
Oh my
wife's
God.
gift, and that's all. I love Abby, and she didn't know she stole it, but
I have more stuff. I'll make it. I'll send. I just don't have your address. I'm sorry.
because my wife doesn't care about it. Like, she does not give a shit. She will never wear it. She would never wear it
I
whatsoever.
think it's just the kind of thing.
And so that's fine. So when you asked me, I'm like, oh yeah, cool, that'd be great. And then I didn't get it, and I was like, all right, fine, no big deal. Try something happen.
Hold on. Okay, because of the hour of the evening, and some panel that I have here, I'm gonna say, chat room, ask us anything. Okay, let's say this is the prequel to the ginger ale chat that Monero will be doing tomorrow, and if you have never
Ginger ale.
ale chat, bruh, if you think Teflon After Dark be raunchy, ginger ale chat is where that shit started. Okay,
What?
It's
I'm just saying.
Mhm.
I mean, y'all. Some of y'all may not know, but we were doing ginger ale chats many moons ago.
And
Yeah.
may I give a tip to a newcomer, Kiki?
Yes.
If you want to say something, just start fucking talking.
Yo,
Talk over us because
instructions.
we're gonna talk, but just talk, and we will shut up to let you speak.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad because I'm one that
We're
keeps talking
talkers.
like I am right now. But if you keep talking, we will listen.
Oh no, I had to go get my cat. So take my cat to the door.
Okay,
Like,
no,
I'm
if
just
you
saying-
had seen Benji, you probably haven't seen Kiki in the After Dark.
no, he hasn't seen
No.
me.
Okay,
No.
I have not.
Kiki
You're
don't
right.
need no instructions.
Okay,
on speaking
cool.
what's what.
Fair. And I apologize if I overstepped my
But
bounds on that.
Benjamin's
I'm
he's
good.
being a good host, so
son.
too.
You
Yeah.
good.
But you
I
haven't dealt with a
I have
host.
a-
Okay, hold on. What Jake Cruz on here talking about says, I remember some ginger ales that made me blush. Yeah, you know how we get down, Jake. And Jake is another one of those OGs that been with us since the very beginning. He was
So,
talking that song about
Mandrill has the first one out there that I see.
What we got?
Hey, I'll go first. LMR, are you single?
I'll just keep
Uh-oh.
it at no.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
There you
I'll
go.
just keep it in that.
Okay,
All right.
you
Which
got the next
KK?
one.
Okay,
Yep.
Siren.
When did you first realize that you liked women?
Women.
wait a minute.
Quite honestly, I realized it at a very early age, but like most in my position, I was not really in an area to truly explore that and find out what it even really meant. So it really wasn't until like my college years, I think, that I really started to, analyze and try to self-correct myself. Like, I'm one of those folks that if I see that something is off within myself, I try to correct it before someone else does. So, in my college years is when I really started to, look and see who I really was and what I actually really liked, in my life. And of course, Christian upbringing, it took a while for me to, realize that it was okay to be who I was. So
Can I have a follow-up question to that?
if anyone, if you want to gauge years, I was born in 1980. My first female
I'm
crush.
the oldest one here. Holy fuck.
My first
No,
female
I'm the oldest one.
were Paula Abdul and Janet Jackson.
I'm the baby, always.
I'm
I'm
Sam.
always the oldest one.
So AK, I do have a question though,
ahead,
really quick, because there was a offshoot conversation that we had where you had said that there was a pregnancy scare or something.
Yes. Yes, that was around when I was 19 or 20, and because of it, I can't attribute it to anything but saying it's because of the way my brain works. Okay, you're in a specific setting, and your brain is programmed, to do a specific thing. So I basically, by the time I got to college, I had my little black book. And for those of y'all that are too young to know what that reference is, I basically had a list of foods that I could call for any day of the week. If I wanted to get some, then I had my specific flavors for whatever I was craving. Okay. See,
there you go, Casey.
AK.
So that was one of my guys that I had actually dated in high school.
Okay.
Me and him, I usually stay friends with a lot of my exes. And I know some folks don't get down with that, but that's just how I've always operated.
That's a shame that they don't.
Have always been back and forth a lot into teenage, into our adult years.
No.
Yes, Sam.
No.
Highlight
them.
Alan's question is next. I just don't want it to disappear.
Highlight who?
Alan Vanderson's question is next. I just don't want it to disappear.
Is it starter favorite position?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that next, Cookie Monster.
All right. So
basically, with me and that guy, we were going back and forth for years, and there was a point in time where I thought, the period was late.
Okay.
And I thought I kept
and really the reason that the question that was brought up in my head, because I thought just a week or so ago, I think it was a Teflon stream. I think it was when we were talking about the ejaculation thing of titties or all that. Oh yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you were in the stream.
I remember that,
in the chat with me.
I keep missing shit. What the fuck?
Missing it.
Christina was talking about, she'll take it anywhere and this and that. And somebody made the comment of AK probably doesn't know any of that. I'm like, wait a second, I know AK.
No, I actually do. Yeah.
And the same, and you'd made a comment like, yeah, maybe not. And I'm like, oh, well, I thought you had been with a dude a time or two before because of the comment you made of the scare. And that's what I was like super confused. I'm like, I'm not saying all lesbians start off as, they're getting fucking cummed on and all that, but it's one of those of, like, me and you've had the conversations before and in the past and everything. And I'm like, that's where I was confused about. That's why I was bringing up the question. That's what.
Fortunate enough to be gold stars, and in our world, a gold star is someone that has never actually been with a man. They've only been with women.
Fair.
And I am not in that category, but yeah, I did have a scare at one point in time, and had it actually come to fruition, he would have been very ecstatic because even years later, fucking guy, I love him, but damn, this fucking guy. He, like his sister, his oldest sister was my best friend. So our family, we were always still intertwined, even after high school.
Oh, yeah.
And he basically refused to think I was gay. He literally said, if y'all ever I'll donate my sperm. I was like, bruh, no. Because
AK. We are seconds away from the next Jumanji.
Yeah. Are we on the next game?
Literally less than a minute.
All right, pause for the next game.
We're at 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
What?
All right. Hang on. A rapid fire favorite position. I'll go mine. Reverse cowgirl. We got 10 seconds. Live.
Doggy style.
Okay. Kiki.
Doggy style.
Okay.
Sam.
There's too many. I'm sex deprived.
Okay.
Yeah, there's too many positions. I like them all, damn it.
All right. We're going on to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You motherfucker.
I just survive. I think I'm assuming Iron Throne or Throne is There. Happy New Year. Yep.
Happy
So-
New Year.
I'm throwing
They
JD. If you're
survived.
still in
Okay,
the chat
cool.
or still hanging around, Happy New Year.
And
Yeah.
Linda.
No, Linda is still one
Linda.
hour off.
Linda.
Linda's
She's
in,
1 hour. She's
she's
2
1
hours.
hour further.
Which is now. She's two,
Dang.
two
No.
hours ahead of me.
No, Ben,
No.
we already did JD's Jumanji. This is
No, we
Linda.
did not. No, trust me, we did
Linda,
not.
be my
JD
friend.
is
Linda
now.
is
JD
2
is
hours
now.
away
Linda
from me.
is 1 more hour.
No,
Linda,
she's not.
No.
yes, Linda is West Coast.
Linda, be my
JD is
friend.
now-
Linda's 3 hours.
Oh shit! I am an hour behind.
That's what I'm saying.
So Linda, Happy New Year. Fuck. Okay, I'm not drunk. Yeah.
Benji, do not deprive
right,
Linda
but
of a fucking Happy New Year.
To answer your question,
Yes.
Alan and Ben, the two positions. I mean, I can't pick one because
What
girls
makes you okay?
in-
What gives
Okay.
you the best orgasm?
Okay, there's two. I can't pick one. It's been
Okay,
a while.
let's go.
I don't
Let's
know. It's either spooning or it's doggy style.
I'm sorry,
Dog-
your
the
best
lazy dog.
orgasm is
The
spooning.
lazy dog.
Spooning?
Which I
Your
stand by
best
that one.
orgasm is spooning.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't deny that. It's been a good one for me. So yeah.
It's a good
I-
position.
Okay. For
So
me,
so there's
because
less
I'm
actual
usually-
physical function. So sorry. So for physical on the straight side, so spooning lazy dog, it's less physical function.
What's
It's
a
just
lazy dog?
spooning fucking. Spooning
Yeah.
while fucking both on your sides, just there we go. Doggy position, just both laying down.
It depends.
You know.
It depends on who you're with. They have
True.
to be in the right position at the right moment. But if it hits a certain spot, you are having the time of your life.
Because you're not focusing on any other physical aspect because you're both laying down. You're both just chill, hanging out, and the only thing in your mind is boom, cum shot, boom, boom, straight to the moon, Alice. That's all it is. And
So, Sam, for you, is it like the physical thing or like an emotional thing?
I mean, it
That sounds like an
depends.
emotional thing.
No,
There can be an emotional thing.
no.
that's just the feeling of
Yeah. I'm with
Don't-
you on that one. That sounds like emotions.
No,
Yeah. this
no, no,
emotional
no, no,
orgasm
No,
is
no.
is
No.
missionary in
No,
my
no.
opinion.
no.
Yeah,
no,
nothing wrong with that, Benji.
No. Here's the thing. This was realized drunk as shit. And we were just lazy.
We're not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's
No, I'm
just
not saying it's emotional. Sometimes it's a
would be more
physical body contact kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
not into that. Y'all
No,
know
I
I don't
don't-
get naked when I fuck. Y'all know I don't kiss. I
don't even, well, I kiss because I really like kissing, but that's besides the point. But no, this was just, it was, we were both lazy. We were both very, very intoxicated, and it happened. And it was just like, woo, did that just happen?
Y'all
Mhm.
sure
You
that wasn't
gotta
alcohol.
go.
Y'all sure that wasn't that drink.
The
Drink is
lazy
fucking
dog
with your mind for
It's
real.
one of those because it's literally there's the most lack of physical exertion that you have to put forth with it. I'm laying on my side, she's laying on her side. We're
Yeah.
going at it. All I have to do is thrust my hips, and that's it. And
It's-
here's the thing: the only physical motion is either my hips or your vagina and my penis.
Nope. There's
And-
another,
That sounds like you
another,
could easily fall asleep.
there is another motion, Ben.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe you're not including it, but there is a hand that is doing something else, and it's
Whose hand,
Nope.
Sam?
his.
One hand here, and yeah, but I'm saying it's very limited. Of like, even in doggy, I'm on my knees, I'm going here, you're there, holding yourself up,
Where are her hands?
missionary, and that's what I'm saying is the lazy
Where are
dog.
her hands?
Wait for
Live.
what?
Think,
Her hands.
live.
I'm
Live.
confused. How would it
Okay.
happen?
My hands are not occupied. My hands are whatever. His
But-
hands are doing
I-
all kinds of
My
other
hands
things.
are not worried about holding myself up or not holding you up. And that's the thing. My hands are free to occupy anything else that can be done.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I can absolutely agree that it's a great.
Yes,
fucking-
Phil. We've already established this, Phil. Yes, lightly, not to the point of dying.
Where the hell is the chat? I forgot about the chat.
I'm confused. What are you talking about? I'm so confused right now. I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah,
are you talking
yeah,
about?
that's
Wow.
until it was highlighted. I don't think about that, but
No, every
I'm
now and then
confused.
I forget.
Like, is the hand touching the pussy or what? Like, I'm
Yes,
confused right
yes,
now. What is going
yeah,
on?
hand,
Yes,
you
yes,
got
Kiki.
tit,
One
pussy,
hand,
and
What
then
are we talking about?
one hand is there, and one hand is here. Yes,
And whose hand?
his.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
don't you have hands yourself?
But I'm not doing anything.
she's
Why would you not
lazy.
do
This is
anything?
the
Use
this is
your
the
hands.
point of the lazy dog.
I
What
am-
would you
Oh
be
God, I
doing?
don't know how to be lazy. I'm so-
Yeah, I'm like,
Listen. I'm highly intoxicated at this point. It's happened a couple of times, and yeah, we've already had all these conversations. Why are you all so
remember.
shocked?
somebody asked.
Okay, but see, you've had these conversations with the old school. Like Phil is lightweight old school. Everybody else
Sure.
is not though.
Me and Liv have had these conversations though.
No, you
You
and
haven't had them on
you
lock-
and TGP had those conversations. I was like in a chat, kind of being like, "Oh, hey."
True. Me and TGP.
Hey, how many people can you have on a stream in StreamYard?
I think you
6.
can have 6.
Only 6? Motherfucker. No, because I got like two of the family
You can try.
that are asking me to get in the stream, but I don't think I can put both of them on right now, and that pisses me off.
I mean, we can
One
try.
You
more.
can try it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I was lost in the moment for a minute.
Alan is like, we know the choking thing is one hand. Yes.
That's my requirement, Alan. That's my
you are
requirement.
into that, right, Sam?
Yes, but also, to answer your question, where are my hands? Usually in handcuffs.
I don't get that. That's
What
why I have hands. They have to be
You don't get
places.
that.
All right.
It's a wasted potential if you don't
No,
use
it's not.
The only thing I will say that it might be wasted potential is that when I am doing the things, I do appreciate a woman's hands in my hair. However, if those hands are tied to the head post,
But there's a difference. Okay, just listen to me. There's a difference between handcuffs and somebody's hands on your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
true.
appreciate that.
All right,
I'll give you that.
Listen,
I mean, handcuffs, it's like, like, okay, fine, great, thank you, okay, are we done? Versus like, yeah.
sometimes it's not even handcuffs.
Hey guys,
Sometimes
sorry. I do not want to interrupt this, but I gotta head out.
You gotta go. Okay. All right.
Bye,
I love you. I
Happy New
want
Year.
to
Happy
do
New
this
Year.
conversation because
Give
it is.
my love to the family. I will
Okay.
catch y'all next time. Thank you for coming
Happy
on.
2021.
Happy 2021.
Flash
Be
that
safe.
toilet with 2020 for us.
Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, chat.
Bye.
Nice night.
Sometimes it's not even just handcuffs, Liv. Sometimes it's ties. Sometimes it's rope. Sometimes it's pillowcases.
I mean, yeah, it's basically turning someone on so much that they absolutely want to touch you, but
Yeah.
they can't.
There's also the added benefit.
There's a thrill there.
There's also the added benefit of being blindfolded, so you cannot see what they're doing.
But isn't that a
fun.
doggy style course?
No.
Everything that Sam just said.
Nice.
Yes.
I don't need all that. I'm like, just get the clothes off, bitch. You
I
can give me a glory hole and I'm fine.
I
Glory
don't-
hole. Glory hole, bitches.
Yes.
I don't need to see you. I don't need to know what you look like. You ain't gotta touch me. Just drill a hole in a piece of dry board. I'll be on one side, you be on the other, bitch. Just put it through the hole. I don't care. Bring your brother and bring your dad. I don't give a fuck. I ain't need
What is it?
nothing.
Where's the damn name we came up for Kiki's boyfriend in the damn chat?
Oh, I can't remember it now.
Wasn't there something that we were calling him? What the
Yes.
damn it?
Tone Tone came up with something. Now I can't remember.
Did. And I keep
missing
so things right now.
For who? For me?
No, for your
man.
For my boyfriend? Like, oh, they call him Dick Grimes.
Discount. Yeah, that's
they call him Dick Grimes.
Yes. I was gonna say discount John B.
No, Dick Grimes.
Basically the same damn thing. Dick Grimes. Yeah, that's it.
Listen. Me and Monero, we started ginger ale chat with
my boyfriend. That's my dick. That's my boyfriend.
Okay. Very nice.
Like a hulked out Dick Grimes. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that ain't my forte, but I see why you would be attracted to that. I get it.
Yeah, well, I was obsessed.
The Walking Dead
Andrew Lincoln
in the beginning, except for Laura.
Fantastic.
I could not fucking stand that bitch.
When she died, I was like,
yes. I was like, thank you, Carl. You finally did something good for the community.
Finally, kill that bitch off.
Could not fucking see her ass.
Now you have
Shane's ass either.
AK, now you have 2 spots you can fill.
I do. I gotta see. Hold on, wait. Let me pull the message.
And you'll have one more in a couple minutes.
Are you running away too?
Not yet, but in a couple minutes. But yeah.
All right. Well, I did send the link, so hopefully we will be joined by 2 peoples. I don't know if they're gonna do it. I hope they do, because they are 2 of my absolute old school family folks.
Oh geez. Am I scared? Am I scared right now?
Why would you be scared? You scared?
Why are we scared? What's gonna happen?
Why the hell would you be scared? It's Johnny and Timo.
I'm joking.
Why the fuck would you be scared? And for real, Timo Lisi, damn it. I haven't seen her in forever. So
Timo, it's been a minute since I've seen Timo. Yeah. Actually, it's been a minute since I've seen anyone.
Hopefully,
honestly.
Timo, she's okay. Meaning,
Timo has had real life to go.
Yeah. The 2020 has
since the con. Yeah, it's been harsh for Timo. So actually, from what I'm looking at here, I'm gonna jump off. Probably like another 5 minutes or so.
You're gonna jump off?
Yeah, cause I'm from what I'm reading. Timo don't want to come online.
Okay.
Which I totally understand.
No. Okay.
I totally understand. My girl has when it comes to adulting, Timo has been having to do some serious.
Exactly. That's why I mentioned like Timo has been through a lot of.
So I totally get it. So again, we have had a lovely stream.
We sure have.
Peoples, and we hopefully y'all, we saved the world. Hopefully,
Jumanji, God fucking damn it.
Banner says, if you wish to exit to leave the game, you must save Jumanji and call out his name. And we called out fucking Jumanji like 3 damn times.
Four.
We can have a better 2021. Okay, you guys be safe out there. Please wear your masks. I know it might seem like something that might inhibit your actions for whatever reason, but please just put it on. It can help save your life, help save other people's lives.
Get yourself a cute one like me.
Right? If you don't want to wear one of the plain Jane ones, you can go get a cute one online. On Amazon.
I sell them.
eBay.
I sell them.
She sells them.
I design them. I sell them.
The link is in
the for me.
Scroll up. Go to Kiki and get you some fashionable masks.
I sure do. I got a bunch of them.
All right, Kiki, post that link again before we.
I will. And wash your asses. Don't be out there with your crotch smelling like onions.
Yes.
Y'all know who y'all are.
Please be clean.
I don't know what I was about, but do what you said.
There's some dudes out there,
AK,
be clean, please.
AK, we've had this conversation, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly, we have had this conversation.
PSA, right?
Wash yourselves.
And
Wash your ass.
I appreciate everybody in the chat being here for the antics. Had some of my awesome old school folks coming out. You know, Cookie Monster, Alan Vanderson was in the chat.
Ricky Hunt
on Trone. Cece was in here. House Lorebridge.
Phil
H was in here. Bad Wolf. Togus.
Mandrel.
Siren. Mandrel. See, let me scroll up. See how far the chat went.
Linda was here. Jake Cruz
was in the spot. My brother JD stopped by for a minute.
My co-host was here, TGP. He had to drop out, I guess.
Who knows where TGP was here, and then
TGP was here for a second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent them the link. But that's cool.
Elliot was here.
Yes. To everyone that was here, Santavia, you know, our sister was
Linda. I don't know if Linda was mentioned.
Yeah, Linda was here for a second.
Laura Bridge, Duncan the Tall, Miss Duncan
Yes, Duncan the Tall. House Laura Bridge was in here. You know, it's just been great to hang with all you guys for the new year. I really didn't think I was even going to get this.
Val.
We made it between 2020 and 2021. And you have ginger ale tomorrow.
Yes. If you are not subbed to Monero Geek TV, please do yourself a favor and get that done. Actually, let me look it up right now.
I was just doing the same thing.
Does have the chat already linked and made.
Yes, she does. I'm trying to find it.
Also, if you are a fan of anime and mythology, we recently did a discussion about the Blood of Zeus from Netflix.
Oh, I saw that
a while back. Yeah, so we got 2 bids on that. So please go check that out.
Yeah, that was good.
And we also had some Lovecraft Country talk on my channel. So if by chance you're behind and you haven't gotten to Lovecraft Country yet, check that shit out because it was.
I missed that show.
Is anybody watching The Stand?
So good.
Is anybody watching The Stand? No.
The Sand. What is The Sand?
The Stand. Stephen King's The Stand.
Oh no!
It's on?
Wait, what channel is that on, Kiki?
It's on CBS Access.
CBS. Okay, see, that's why I haven't gotten to it yet.
I don't
have CBS.
I put the link to Monero's Ginger Ale in the chat for all of you.
I don't know anybody watching The Stand. Everyone's like,
I saw the preview, and for all the people that they have in it, I definitely want to watch it, but I don't have CBS Access right now.
Yeah.
So I will find a means though over the weekend to watch that because it looked very interesting, and I'm a big Stephen King fan. So I will definitely
it's my favorite Stephen King book.
For Monero's ginger ale chat for tomorrow night is in there. Oh, my sister Chrissy of Old Stone's coming in at the last minute.
Oh, Chrissy, like, hey,
my lady, and
y'all
know, check out Chrissy of Old Stone's channel. She's got some great narrations, and she's one of those golden voices of the fandom that you just want to hear in your ear at every time of day. So go check that out. Again, join us tomorrow on Monero's channel. We're going to be here for some more random antics. And y'all know how we get down on Ginger Ale chat. So,
check out my YouTube channel. I have videos of me and Big Brian on vacation.
Damn links, woman.
And this
it's my name. My channel's my name. So
open it tomorrow or today, later today in the chat.
This will be consumed on Monero's stream tomorrow.
Nice.
Okay, I'm here for that. I will have some cocktails myself. And also don't forget we will have Girls Gone Canon on there, Chloe and Eliana, and we're gonna have the Lady Sam on there. So come through because you know it's gonna be shenanigans. All right, let's start the new year. All right, so I will catch all of you tomorrow. Thank you for coming out.